Kolsch style honey ale.
It's what?
Hello.
It's a Kolsch style?
Kolsch style honey ale. We're
Yum,
talking beer.
That sounds delicious.
I went to Southern Star. They
It's
didn't
green.
have
You're gonna
All
have
I see is
penguin all
I
over.
see penguin.
Yeah,
It's blending in. It's blending into Nigel. That's all
So
I know. Yeah, in front of your shirt.
because they're in a pandemic, so they just threw the beer into a random can, and it has like a nice little like Scotch tape label on it. So
Cool.
Well, I'll be
Okay,
drinking some New Amsterdam gin tonight.
Jeez. Just keep that whole
It's
bottle
great.
there.
Oh.
And so
I'm at the end. We'll see where
well,
we're
you better
at
mark
the
it with
end.
a Sharpie or something. So Steven, for those who watched last time, welcome back, the two people that watched last time.
Thank you.
We
Come on.
apparently Steven is going to be me during the last session when I had too much and started just kind of going, yeah, sure, yeah, blah, and ignoring rules. So apologies. I know I apologize to you guys in our group chat, but yeah, I was just like throwing rules out and being like, yeah, blah, and getting louder and shorter. So I apologize for that. You are fine. All right. So quick recap. You guys left Shrewsbury Estate. Excuse me. You decided you were going to go to Mount Nimbus first. You were on a day's journey by boat. They threw down anchor. You took a smaller boat in, a little rowboat in till you hit shore. A couple details I left out. So going from the Shrewsbury Estate to Mount Nimbus, you guys were basically going southeast. You landed on the northwest side of the island, if you care. Northwest side of the island, that's where you dock, and you kind of started making your way that way. And as you were going up, I'll show you kind of. So here's the full continent. Okay. For how big everything is. This is the island over here, and I'll get it in. So it's not like tiny, but when I re-listened to everything, I was like, oh, it's not very big. I was like, it's bigger than like it's a tiny little fucking thing. It's bigger than what I led on during my description. Yes, Callista.
Would you take a picture, because that's going to be much better resolution for us than this camera, and send it in the chat?
That one I will redraw the map because there are things written on there that might be important later.
Okay.
So don't rewatch this and try to zoom in and like pause and cheat.
The resolution's so
cheaters.
low, it won't work.
Good. So yeah, you guys are like heading south into the island, into the center of the island. The peak is kind of center aisle, but it's not just like as you guys were going that you landed, you started going, and all of a sudden mountain, like there was like some things to go. It was like kind of a steady incline. You had to kind of, serpentine zigzag your way up and find the best route.
We could see the peak from the dock.
Yeah.
Could we not?
Yeah, you could definitely see. You could see to a point because like clouds and things would go around, and weather was kind of shitty up there.
What kind of island are we on? Is it like a tropical island?
Is it a cold, rocky island?
Well, you're starting to go up a mountain if your background is what you're going for. So the higher you get, the colder it gets.
Okay.
And the weather is not as pleasant.
I got you.
Is that?
Ooh.
Can you find a good background for that? Okay.
We're on like a shitty like southern.
It's not Lost.
Okay, that's all I was going for.
You're not Sawyer.
Steven
is not Dominic Monaghan. Og is not Hurley. Okay, that's not what we're going for here.
All right, I was just trying to make sure.
Okay, and your hat is not John Locke, so we're not doing this now. Okay, so you guys started to go up the mountain, find your way. Didn't have the best survival rolls. Finding your way, but you're making it. You still have your horses. Callista is on one, Steven is on one, and Nigel and Og are on the other. As you were going up, you heard a wonderful song of someone asking you for help, which everyone out of character was like, fuck this noise. But Steven and Nigel said, yes, we must go. You encountered some harpies that were dive bombing you guys, and I threw some rules out, which I shouldn't have. But you killed them, so it's fine. Nigel's feeling better after some heals, and you guys decided to head east. But instead of trying to continue going up in elevation, you're kind of staying on the area you're at and like kind of going around. So if you're here, well, let's do this. If you guys like came in, like you're heading south and you get to a certain like level, instead of like continuing to try to go up, which the peak is in the center, you guys are here and you're trying to like go around this way to find a better path.
Perimeter.
Ah,
There we go.
okay.
Yeah, perimeter. That would have been a much better word than me bringing out the shitty prop.
The
okay.
prop actually helped me. I'm a visual person.
There you go. Again, I said I was going to drop beforehand. I didn't have time. I had to cook and go get beer. So, priorities.
Those are the priorities. Yeah.
So, you guys are continuing on around the side. You okay there, Nigel?
Just ripping it, man.
Okay. All right. Well, rip me another survival roll to see how well you guys are trying to track. Who has the best survival? Like, who's the lead tracker here?
I think
Because here's the
Nigel
option.
Would be.
Everyone can roll regular, or whoever has the best survival, you guys can assist them, and that one person can have advantage.
Oh, word. I got +6.
I have +4.
Plus
I
one.
think I only have a +1.
Okay,
You and me
so
are city folk.
so
So,
you
Og and
guys can
Nigel.
all assist Nigel, and Nigel can have advantage, or you can all roll and see how you guys do.
I'll assist.
I'll assist.
Yeah, I'll assist.
We're assisting. Okay, Nigel, roll double.
All right.
Take the higher one.
I go to the ground. I just kind of put a little bit of it in my mouth and I spit it out in
That's
the air. And then that tells me I got an 18.
Okay, cool. You get down. You can't taste anything. Like
Tastes
it's
like
just
dirt.
like it tastes like dirt. But as you stand up and wonder what the hell you just did, you start seeing that kind of where you are going, there is some kind of weathered paths, some clear like people have been here before, and this is where they are going. So you find, congratulations, you guys have made it up with your horses still, and finally found some semblance of tracks and where these guys are going. So I assume everyone wants to follow these unknown tracks.
Steven
Yeah.
does.
Okay, cool.
I move a giant banana leaf. I was like, look, fellas, a trail.
Nice job, Nigel.
Oh,
Og
good.
approve.
Roads are better. Thank you so much.
Okay, so you guys start going. You're following the path. It clearly does start going up a little more. So elevation is going to be a little higher. The more you guys get, the higher up this this mountain area you get. The wind's picking up. It's definitely getting colder. It's not like blizzard or anything, but you can't quite see as like snow is falling and stuff as far in front of you guys. It's just, it's not like all of a sudden it's sunny, it's wonderful, and then it's shit. It's just like it's just kind of gradually getting a little heavier. Cloud thickness, things like that, misty.
Does
Things like
Nigel feel weirdly at home?
I don't know, Nigel. Do you feel weirdly at home?
He is a penguin.
You're in your natural element now. He's half penguin.
We've
He should have
already
advantage
said I'm
on
a
like
Galapagos penguin.
acrobatics.
I like warm weather.
You're a tropical penguin.
Yeah, I'm a tropical penguin.
No, so you should have disadvantage.
I'm really complaining constantly.
Well, that's just Nigel.
Mm.
So
I'm gonna just I look up at my hat and I just kind of like whisper to it, because we're on a mountain.
okay,
I want to roll perception to see if I can
go
hear
for
that.
it. You do a roll. I'm going to do a roll. And I'm going to see what I wrote down for this.
11.
Whoever wants to do perception, go for it. Free perception rolls.
Dirty 20.
6.
Dirty 20. All right.
Dirty
I'm
20.
too busy talking to my hat to pay attention to anything else going on.
You're too busy talking to your hat. Okay. You guys are keeping an eye out because you just got bum rushed by a couple of harpies. So you're doing a good idea, like looking around, seeing things. I mean, it's pretty standard kind of mountain terrain. The path that you're following is pretty wide. It's not something you got to like hug the cliff or anything like that. There's a clear drop off, so don't get too close to that. There are some openings into the side of the mountain, so there are some caves going on in there. You, if you want to explore, you can, but you don't really hear or see anything. Just going by the few that you do, and nothing. You don't hear anything other than the wind rolling.
There's no
And-
tracks going into any of these caves or
No.
disturbed anything.
No, you guys no from Nigel with the role he had. He's following things pretty clear. As Og is at the head of the horse, he's kind of telling him where to go as he's just staring down. But yeah, he got a good survival check. So tracking these guys, and they're Goliaths. They're big. There's a decent amount of them, so they're like trudging along, and they're not trying to hide their tracks by any means. But yeah, nothing too interesting stands out from where you guys are right now.
I guess just keep going down the path.
Keep going. Okay, do another survival check. Same rules apply, or everyone can do it. So you can
Assist.
lean on Nigel. Nigel.
Let's assist.
I'll assist.
Doesn't matter. I got a nat 20.
Oh, sweet. Well, you can smell the tracks. Like it's like you don't even need. You can just close your eyes. You're trying to be like they went that way. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm sorry. Hang on. They went that way.
There you go.
Yeah, you guys are going along. Things are going pretty well. Following the tracks easily. Like you're getting into a rhythm, Nigel. As far as what to look for, boot prints. You can tell kind of how big these guys' feet are just by staring at them the whole time. You're like, oh, I think they wear a size 14. Those are some pretty gigantic fucking clogs they got. As this happens, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find something here. As this happens, you start hearing, wait, what were perception checks again? I want to know who hears what.
Oh, fuck. I only got a
30,
11.
20.
30-20, yeah.
Okay,
I got
cool.
6. I'm telling
What's
my hat
happening?
and how good I'm tracking, and then just kind of like lifting the hole. And
Brag
showing
into it.
things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You guys, yeah, go along, and Nigel's just looking down, telling him where to go. Things are seemingly going really good, and then you hear very distinctly something flying decently close to you guys. You don't see anything yet, but there's definitely like a like big wings.
Okay.
Yes.
Much larger. The two that got the dirty 20s. These are this thing like just from when you heard the harpies coming down and everything, and just kind of gauging size of adversaries you've gotten before. This is much larger than the harpies. It's one just like a just big. You don't see anything yet, but it is getting closer.
Time of day.
Time of day. We did a couple different survival checks. Each one, let's say it's like 3-4 o'clock.
Okay.
Like you guys have taken a couple hours from where you were going, Nigel going, and you're following the tracks, taking your time. It's probably like 3 or 4 o'clock.
Daylight.
Yeah, it is daylight.
So with an 11, did I hear that? Or am I waiting for somebody to
Something's coming, guys.
Yeah, with how big it is, you probably heard it. Nigel's probably the only one with a 6 that didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But he's talking to his hat, so
I'm
makes
going
sense.
to
Nigel,
ready my javelin.
Something's coming.
I'm going to pull my
It's
javelin
big
out
and it's
and get it
flapping.
ready.
Oh, it
And
just
start
goes like
Okay.
this. Sky horsey.
Oh,
Sky,
Yes,
Sky horse.
very
yeah.
possibly. Or dragon? Fuck no.
because you
Well,
said
I'll-
that, I'm gonna have you do a charisma saving throw, Callista.
Okay. I'm very charismatic, so I'm okay with that.
Well, let's see it.
23.
Okay, you go. oh fuck, is this a dragon? And that thought comes in your head, and you're like, and you kind of get a little bit of a dragon, but you like, lock it up, and you like get yourself together, and you're not going to have any penalties on this. But yeah, the thought entered your head that this could be a dragon because you're fucking terrified right now of anything dragon-like.
I'm developing anxieties, even though I'm
Natural
Yes.
enemy dragon.
Yes.
Hey,
I'm
just
part
like-
You had a
dragon.
slight flashback to like those eyes fucking glaring at you outside of the cave, and you just shook it out and got it away.
It's
But,
a form of
um,
self-hate. You realize that, right? My draconic bloodline, you're making me hate myself on the inside too.
That's not you hating yourself. You're just afraid of this fucking monster that locked eyes with you. Oh, I was gonna set a timer. That's what I was gonna do before that happened. Yeah. What are you guys doing? Just waiting, watching the skies.
Something's coming. I'm gonna. Is there cover?
That's exactly what
Cover?
that Stephen would like
Yeah,
to.
are we
out
look
in
for
the
some
cave?
kind of cover?
If
I'm gonna
you guys,
create. Oh, I've got this. So I'm gonna cast minor illusion, and then
Mhm.
just kind of make it so it looks like there's trees. Are there trees? What does the scenery look
Rocks.
there's not much as far as trees and foliage and stuff. Like you're on a pretty wide path.
like? I got it.
There's like bare minimum. Like there are some trees and things, but you're
Are
mainly
there
like,
rocks and boulders and shit.
yeah. I mean, you're on a mountain. You
Yo,
got
I'm
like a
gonna make it-
wall sort of size.
So I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna like have everybody kind of group together, and then I'm gonna cast minor illusion to make it look like we're just a boulder.
And while he's
Okay.
doing that, I'm going to point to a rock up the hill and use thaumaturgy
Thaumaturgy. Okay.
thaumaturgy to
Okay.
make it sound like that our voices are up there. There's talking up there.
Okay. How much does minor illusion cover? Like, what's the radius of that?
Oh.
And then what's the range on thaumaturgy?
30 feet.
Ooh.
30. Okay.
So
Okay.
30
it's a
feet above
5 foot
us.
cube.
Above. What was yours?
5 foot cube.
Oh, that's not going to cover the whole party, boss. That could cover you.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast minor illusion,
Okay.
and then I'm going to like making a giant waving inflatable tube man.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And cast it 30 feet away from us, and then
And that's where my voices are pointed, right there.
look. Hey, look at us! We're over here looking for people, and see what happens.
Okay. So that happened. What are you guys doing? You're standing in the same spot as you were. 30 feet's not very far away, boss.
Is there a cave close by?
Throw a perception.
Yeah, I do as well.
Everyone can. Fine by me.
Waving
10.
inflatable tube man.
6.
17.
All right.
14.
17, 14,
10.
10. Nigel, did you throw one?
Oh, I got 6, Hoss.
6. You pass some caves coming in, but there's not really a cave around. You get to hug the mountain. But I mean, you guys you got 3 horses and a ramshackle band. There's not really any big. If you want to try to hide around like anything that might be here, everyone can do a stealth check,
Fuck, I got disadvantage on that.
and we'll see how it goes.
It's not gonna
19.
go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, do I have a plus on that? Where's my
I got a 14 for stealth.
I got a 7.
I got a
That's not a
dirty
good
20.
average for Ogden.
Og just holds the shield
got a
up
what?
over his head. Like
A
he's
Dirty
hiding.
20 with disadvantage.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20 with disadvantage. I
With
rolled a nat 20.
disadvantage.
I rolled a
No
nat
one
20.
can see
I got an
Og
18.
now.
I got a +2.
We're okay. Nigel, shh.
They couldn't see
It's
us,
just
we
over
can't
your
see
face.
them.
It's not covering the horse at all. It's
Yeah.
just, Callista and Steven, you guys kind of get your horses over to an area that is like there are a couple of boulders and things and like shrubberies and things that are clumped enough together that you're like, yes, we should go there. And both of you guys make it over and try to make yourselves as small as possible. Og just does that. He's just like, I have it, and puts his shield over his head.
Og got this.
Meanwhile, the inflatable tube man is going 30 feet away from you guys, and yeah, you just like the wings were going like in a certain direction. They just stop, and they're kind of hovering, and you hear just, and they start getting closer,
Probably wouldn't even noticed us if we had.
and they start getting closer, and they start getting louder, and then this large form just lands on the other side of the tube man, which wouldn't be a tube man in this. What is it? It would be like a potato sack man.
Yeah.
It's
Just kind of
scarecrow.
like going around scarecrow.
Think marionette / scarecrow.
Let's say
Gotcha.
a giant puppet.
There you
Yes.
go. We just showed the kids Howl's Moving Castle the other day. So it's the animated fucking like
Yes.
scarecrows jumping around there. Okay,
that
gotcha,
works.
gotcha. Turnip head,
But with
turnip
Les's
face,
voice.
but with Nigel's voice, of course.
Nigel's voice.
So this thing
No.
lands, and yeah, it's a big old silver dragon. It just lands from there, and is just staring at this thing. And let me do this. It stares at it. Just kind of goes forward a little bit. It's not right up on it, and just comes up and knows it's full of shit. It knows it's not anything, and sees you guys, Og and Nigel, on your horse trying to cover your with his shield. And it approaches a little bit, not very quickly, but just takes a couple steps forward, and throws its wings out and kind of makes itself big, and just looks at you for a second. It's kind of sizing you up.
I wave at it
And
and say,
you
"Hey, what
wave?
about that dragon friend?"
How you see Og? Og can't see
it's
you.
You must
It's
be
sa-
very wise if you saw through my illusion.
it laughs at that. It just starts to like, oh, that was, if you want to call that an illusion, yes, I knew better. What brings you to this mountain, half-orc?
So we're looking for a band of Goliaths right now, to be honest. And I was wondering, do you know where any might be right now? We're trying to return some heirlooms to to a family.
They have not been seen by my eyes for many days now. They are still on the mountain, but I could not tell you exactly where. Do you have any ill deeds or ill intent that you plan to enact on my mountain?
Oh no, we're just returning items to a family. Really, we're doing a good deed, to be honest, which is really something new for us. We're quite new at it.
Why do you have items from this tribe? None of you are Goliaths.
Well, one of the Goliaths went to go help in the great battle, and he passed away, and we were asked to return some of his heirlooms to his family.
What great battle do you speak of?
Who is he?
Fuck it, Nigel's all in now. So, all the different tribes call together to... Have you heard of Torlik before?
Oh, his eyes go wide, and he just fucking like he. You can just tell that name he fucking hates. It's
Oh,
like it just
so we're
it
on the
pierces
same
his
page.
head, and he's.
So we were actually trying to kill Torlik as a, continent, and everyone kind of pitched in, and right now some people died, and we're just kind of returning things for
The
What's
Fallen
the name of the
Warriors.
lady?
The Fallen Warriors.
the Fallen Warriors. Yeah, but the name of the
Lady Shrewsbury.
Oh, there he was.
Og just
Og
interjects
Og
Lady
speaks.
Shrewsbury.
Has Og come out from around his shield?
Yeah, Og realized that wasn't
Okay.
working.
Yeah,
Eventually.
he's the dragon is kind of trying to collect himself after hearing that fucking name, and just says, Torlik, what became of him?
I'm
Last
gonna-
we saw him,
Are we out? You and I are
you're
hiding.
as far as I know, you guys are still behind this fucking.
I was just gonna say I'm putting my javelin away and I'm gonna trot my horse out, like
Same.
holding the reins, but like with hands up, like
Mhm.
not threatening in any way.
Okay.
And
Oh, don't worry about the small goblin. He's with me too. Or this giant orc person behind me. They might look scary, but they're actually quite nice. There's also a tiefling
Yes.
running around here somewhere, but I think
What
gotten into
became of Torlek? You said you have fought.
unfortunately, we had ran before he arrived. We dispatched a few of his young.
rude.
Yes.
Yeah, see,
You
Unfortunately,
killed
they-
dragonkind.
Unfortunately, we were threatened, and we needed to. And this was Torlak, and this was his spawn. Although we did not want to kill Young.
This is why the
We
high
needed
charisma
to.
character shouldn't hide.
So when we
high
come,
charisma characters.
as I come out peacefully
Uh,
trotting towards,
Steven, before anyone else jumps in, you're not trying to lie because, well, I don't know, you didn't want to kill the dragon. From what we talked about in the chat, you wanted to kill these dragons. So you wanted to
Steven
kill
did.
them. So you are gonna roll deceit, my friend, by saying you did not want to kill them.
Shit.
What is that?
oh,
Deception.
I gotta really hide.
Deception.
Oh,
Sorry.
I got a plus fucking 0. Cool. Oh, 18.
Okay.
Can I come out and?
You can come out in just a second.
Okay.
He believes you.
Yes.
He says, sometimes we must do what we must for our survival, but I do not condone killing any
This
dragon kind,
really
I
condone
as
apologize.
necessary as it must be.
in war.
Hmm?
It was a war. It's not like we were happy to do it.
It's only a war crime.
War crime? No. It's,
Oh, by the way, my name is Nigel. This orc behind me is Og.
Hello.
That's Steven. And the
I'm
tiefling
Steven.
that I'm sure is just
I'm
terrified.
right here.
and
Here I
slowly
come.
walking out of a cave is Callista. What's your name?
oh, I knew you were gonna ask me.
Yeah.
Hang on, let
I'm
me
gonna
look.
start asking fucking
I did
names,
it.
'cause I'm a
I
polite
did
little
it. It's
P-word.
here. Just let me look. Because I fucking wrote it down. Hang on.
Where is he?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Roll. Who was speaking? Nigel. Yeah. Roll persuasion. See if he'll tell you his name. Dragon killer. See if he'll.
23?
Okay. Says I am known as Niflgrim.
Okay.
What are you delivering to these Goliaths?
I believe it's a brass knuckle. It was.
Yes, brass knuckles.
Who did it belong to, though? I don't-
Cabadon.
Cabadon's brass knuckles.
Ah, I know of this Cabadon. I have met him before. You say he perished?
Unfortunately, he is no longer with us.
It is a shame. I sensed much good in him. He had a very calm and good spirit. Where you say you seek these Goliaths, what will you do once you have delivered these relics?
Leave?
We will leave.
We have other missions.
We have no
to
other
deliver
business here.
Other goods to other families of fallen warriors. And in answer to your earlier question, when last I saw Torlak. I was the last
Oh, yeah.
to leave, and he looked very battle worn, but still alive and still very hate filled.
That is not a good thing.
It is not.
If
Why?
you... Do you know of Torlek?
We do, but
Then you
what is he
know
to
that
you?
is a bad thing. Torlek is a plague to all of this continent.
I
and
agree.
This world. If you harbor no ill will towards this mountain and its inhabitants, I will let you pass. However, if any word comes to my knowledge of things that you have done that are ill-pleasing or evil, we will see each other again.
We have only peaceful intent while we are here. The only ill we may harbor is to those who would attack us first. We
Self-defense only.
We have only good intentions for the time that we are here, and we will leave peacefully, but we will defend ourselves if need be. Is that fair? Is that acceptable?
Yes. If you are protecting yourself, that is, I understand. If you are only here to spill blood, that is not something that I condone.
We agree.
If
Sounds
you are
good to me.
searching for the Goliaths, what?
I say sounds good to me, and then I like to stick my little flipper up in the air and try to shake his hand.
You-
Shake on it?
Nothing.
Okay.
Because if you seek the Goliaths, I do not know their current whereabouts, but they do follow the same path throughout their annual traveling. At this point, they are probably closer to the southeast region of the mountain. You may have luck finding them there.
Thank you. At this same height or higher in the mountain?
I just said I do not know where their current location is.
We appreciate
The
your help.
southeast portion of the mountain is where I would suggest looking.
Thank you.
Go with good intent or suffer the consequences. And with that, he fucking rears up and gets his wings going, and it's like you feel the wind that he's going through that, and he just beats a couple times to show you his power before he jumps off the side and starts going.
No.
Oh my goodness! Thank you for not
Argyle's
attacking
out.
the
Yeah.
dragon right away. That would have been not good for you
I'm
guys.
not really ever going to attack anything because I'm a small penguin
Mhm.
and I'm a rogue. So if I do attack something, I'm going to do it in stealth. Also, I've got a fancy ring that gets attuned the more I walk around. What's up with that?
You've been walking around. You've been tracking. You've been experimenting with this.
Oh, I want to use.
Yeah.
You
Wave it
get
around,
you
see
get
if it's
time to
magical.
figure out your ring when you're resting.
Fine.
You get some time to like focus and study it and do stuff like that. We'll if you guys take a rest coming up, I'll give you some time and information if you roll well.
Okay. So if we need to be the southeast part of the mountain, where are we right now?
So you
We
guys
headed east.
started to head east. Yeah, you landed on the northwest side of the mountain and started going up. Once you got to the harpies and things and decided where to go, you started heading east. So right now, from how you guys have been going and following the tracks, you guys are probably on the northeast side of the mountain.
Okay.
So you guys need to just keep following the tracks and heading in a southward direction.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
So do one more survival unless you already have an advantage. I was going to give you advantage, but you already have it. So
I could use some advantage.
Yeah, I'll assist.
Yeah,
Assist.
I'll assist.
you're not going to get double advantage. You just get advantage in general because you know where you're going now.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That's a 19.
Cool. You guys, you get going, and you find like a bigger area as you're going a little more elevated. You're going a little higher up the mountain as you guys are traveling south to get to the southeast side. It's going up pretty steadily. That was to track them. Whoever's on a horse, so Og, Callista, and Nigel, you guys do a survival check too to see if you guys are keeping your horses.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm not on a horse. I'm on a horse.
Okay.
Did you hop
16.
back on with Og, or are you walking?
No, I'm on with Og, I
Okay,
guess.
all right.
What am I rolling? Six plus what?
You don't need to. You're not controlling the horse.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Animal handling?
Survival.
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 I got a
Oh,
16.
either way it's both. 12.
13.
Okay. You guys keep the horses.
Sweet. I was worried about that one.
Good horsey.
You guys get to good thing it's not animal handling, right, Callista? You guys are you guys get to a point. So you guys are going south. It's steadily going up. The paths are again wide enough that you guys aren't having any big difficulties. There might be a couple areas where you kind of having to pull it in a little closer, go single file a couple times, but if this big like party of Goliaths is be able to get through and traverse these things, then it's not really, really treacherous, really, really bad. So as you guys are going, you get to an area, as you kind of get up, you guys are going incline for a while, and then it kind of levels off, and you go around the corner of a cliff of the mountainside, and you see like a big open area that kind of goes back into a little bit where it's not quite a cave, but it has like a covering of a cliff. So it's a nice little, I guess,
Like a
alcove
shelf.
maybe
Like a shelf.
into it. Yeah, it's not like, you're not like spiraling around the mountain the whole time, but it has like an area outside that has the downward slope, but then it goes into the mountain a little bit and gives you a little bit of cover. And just looking around, you can notice that this is probably an area where they like set down camp for a while and stayed for a bit. They're not here, but you can tell that this was an area that they did utilize for an extended period of time as a home base or an area to like set up for a while before they moved on again.
Would this be a good place for us to post up camp for the day?
You
What
could,
time is it?
if you want to. Yeah, it's probably getting to be like 6 o'clock. So like sun's starting to go down a little bit. It's not quite down, but it's getting close. If you guys want to set up,
I think
set
that
up
might be a
camp
good
for the
idea.
night, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, I'll suggest we make camp.
I like your thinking, Og. I think that's a brilliant idea.
Go for it.
This looks like a better place than any.
This is the most, like as far as this is probably the most safe place that you've found that you could set up and be like, oh yeah, we have like our backs inside the mountain. It doesn't like go into like a deep thing. We can sit here and like be out of sight from certain shit that might see us. Yeah. Are you guys gonna do a long rest?
I mean,
Like to go through the night or
Yeah,
what?
let's just go through the
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, we
Just
could
do?
take watch. Just
Okay. Yeah, is everyone falling asleep, or is everyone gonna stay up and try to?
well, I mean, if we could
should
come
probably
up with
do
the
shifts.
shifts,
Yeah.
we could as long
Yeah.
as we can make it so that everyone can get enough of a long rest in and
Yeah.
take turns.
I
keeping
want to
an eye
mess
out.
with my ring and my hat, but other than that,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say. Well, you do need to sleep too, Nigel. So what do you want to do? I'll give you one of them. If you want to get like a full, solid, like your long rest portion in where you get everything back, you need to sleep for a certain amount of time. And if you're going through your like just talking with your hat or messing around with your ring, I'll give you one of them for this.
I've
rest.
already laid down and gone to bed.
Nigel, I would suggest that you take first watch, being
yeah, I'm gonna
that you
take
cannot
I'm
see
gonna
at
take a
night.
half rest. Yeah, I got
I
you.
mean, he can put his goggles on.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot about those.
yeah, I've got better eyesight in the dark than anyone now. But I'm only gonna take a half rest. If I take a half rest, can I get both of them?
If you
Short rest, excuse me. Because
if you just do a short rest and you only sleep for like 2 or 3 hours throughout the night, you may get a level of exhaustion.
okay, all right then. I'm just gonna figure out what the hell's going on with my ring and keep first
Okay.
watch.
Cool. All All right, so everyone else is sleeping. You get some
Yeah.
food.
Good
Got
night.
the horses. You good? Everyone falls asleep. Okay. All right, cool. Nigel, go ahead. Roll me Arcana, and you're
17 plus 3, dirty 20.
cool. All right. Well, you've had this ring for a while, and you're messing around with it. And the one thing that I think it was Eliwick told you was that it had something to do with how you move, like it can help out your movement.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going around, and as you're going around, you notice that like when it's on, it's just like when you were on the horse, like it was like kind of hard to traverse things, and if it got a little rocky, it was like clearly taking the horse a little time. If you jump down to like track yourself and be on foot, like things were so much easier to just like get around. It was almost like if you had to go over like, little like rocky paths or anything like that, or like little bramble bushes, you're like, oh my God, this ain't nothing. Like you're really good. So and just from studying the ring and trying things out, you can tell that the ring it 100% helps with your movement. If you go over difficult terrain, it doesn't cost you any extra movement.
Oh.
So if someone does like an entangle spell and you dodge out of the way, or does something where like it only you can only use half of your movement speed to get through it, the ring enables you to act like it's no big deal at all. The other thing that it allows is magic can't reduce your speed.
Oh, right.
Nor can it paralyze you
Okay.
while you have this on.
Mm.
So it's called a ring of
Nice.
free action. So you're fully attuned to this ring. You guys can be attuned to 3 items
Cool.
at a time. So that is your ring of free action.
It's almost as good as the ring of blinding speed.
Yes.
Okay. So let me.
Long rest.
If anything
Confirm.
comes along,
Spell
yeah,
slot.
you're messing with your ring, keeping an eye out. Nothing comes along. Your shift ends. Who's taking the next shift?
I'll take the next shift.
Okay, cool. So go. Are you doing anything in particular? I don't think you have any items to attune to, or are you trying?
No, I the only thing is I was wondering about changing spells. Do I have to like focus on
You basically
changing
need to
those? 'Cause every
spend.
long rest.
Yeah. You basically spend a certain amount of time in prayer. I don't
Okay.
remember exactly the time frame, but if you're up for like 1 hour, 2 hours, and you're spending a lot of that in prayer, you can change your spells up a bit.
Okay. Because
Yeah,
I
that's fine.
wanted to do that while. Can I do that while I'm up during watch,
Yeah.
or is that going to take all my time?
Yeah. You have to spend a certain amount of time in prayer to switch it up. So, how many spells are you trying to switch?
Just one.
Oh yeah, it's like I want to say it's something like 10. Like it's not like a full hour or anything.
Okay.
But yeah, you have if you're just changing one, you have enough time to do that. So yeah, you can switch it up. And you can do a perception if you want to see kind of what's around while this is going on.
17.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
calm. It's a pretty nice night. You hear just kind of regular things that you'd hear on a mountainside. You hear the wind whipping, a couple noises here and there from animals, but nothing that seems malicious.
Okay.
Your shift goes. Is anyone else? Are you taking like 2-hour shifts each? Is that kind of what's going on?
Sounds about right.
Is someone going to be selfish and sleep throughout the whole night?
I'll take a shift if I need to, but I'm getting a long rest to get my spell slots back. I'll take the last shift. Since I went to bed
Okay.
early.
Okay, so
All
I'll
right.
take the next shift then.
Okay. All right. Og, is there anything in particular you want to do?
Let's see. So does the standard pack have like parchment or anything like that in it? I could take
what-
I was gonna have Og work on like writing like a letter back to the temple just to tell him what he's been
go
up
for
to.
it. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
He pulls out some parchment and some crayons.
We're back.
Jesus.
Og likes the pretty colors.
Yes.
Okay.
What we saw today.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Do a perception check for me too, Og, while you're doing that.
Okay. 12.
Okay. You so you're sitting by. Did you guys light a fire? That was a big thing. Did you guys light a fire?
No,
Fire going? No fire.
no fire.
No.
Okay. All right. All right. You're sitting there trying to write. It's dark because you don't have the full like even moonlight or anything, so it's like you guys can see. And you're sitting there, Og, trying to write, and you hear. You can't really tell exactly where around, but you just hear, "Hello."
Safe place that you found. It's probably the most safe place.
What?
What was that? Who's playing this back already? Who's doing this?
Sorry, I wanted to see what Lacey posted on Facebook.
Les.
Oh, the audio! I
Yeah.
forgot to turn the audio off. Whoopsie.
Og,
Okay.
you hear a very very soft hello.
Og like stops writing and kind of looks around. It's like, hello?
What?
Og hear you, but Og not see you.
So glad this rolled on Og. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Well, my name's Og.
This
We
time.
came to look for Goliaths.
Hi, Og. I know where they are. I can help you.
Why?
I like helping people. Would you help me?
What you need help with?
Well, I need a favor. If you help me, I'll help you.
What kind of favor?
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but the further you get up this mountain, the worse the weather is. That's not an accident. The mountain demands tribute, and I like to help everyone, so I try to gather things to give tribute to the mountain. Can you help me?
Og thinks and ponders.
It's not an aggressive voice. It's
Yeah.
very just like, it's not moving. It's in the
Mhm.
same spot.
Can I can I look around again to try to see like what's talking to me? Or?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you can do another perception if you want.
Okay. Yeah, 9. That's not going to be any better.
Yeah, you start looking around and you just, Og no see. Who speak to Og? So yeah, she's, the voice says, I'll help you if you help me.
Og not good at making decisions on his own.
I see you have friends here with you. Do you need to ask your friends?
Yes, that'd probably be best.
They look like they're resting so comfortably. Do we need to wake them?
How about Og just wake one? Let the others
Okay.
sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you decide, Og.
I'm going to wake Nigel up because I think he's the smartest one.
Yes, wake Nigel up. All right, so Og comes over and wakes up Nigel.
Like,
What do you say
Nigel.
to Nigel, Og?
Miranda, don't touch me there. What? Hello.
This Og, not Manda.
Not Nanda.
Hello, friend. What can I do you for in this weird time of night?
Og hearing voice in darkness.
Are you? Is your hat talking to you too now?
It's bandana and no. I don't think. Og presses the bandana real quick. Are you talking to me?
Well, take me over to your voice. Let's see if I can hear your voice where no one can hear mine.
Good idea. Okay.
So yeah, you walk back to where Og was sitting, and You just hear, "Hello, are you Og's friend?"
Oh shit! Can I roll perception?
Sure.
Nat 20.
Cool. There is a small-ish creature that's kind of right where the opening of this thing is, where it kind of just like where the mountain, like the covering ends. Like there's that clear, like kind of there. It's an awning, you know, the natural awning that's there.
Yeah.
That kind of goes down into the side. It's like in the corner, not quite in your little alcove, but not quite outside. It's just there. You don't know what it is.
A respectful distance.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go walk to like right to the edge of the alcove. Not go outside the alcove. I'm gonna stay in the alcove.
Okay, are you walking to this thing?
Yes.
Okay. Like right up to it?
No. Okay. So say if it's like here's the alcove, and you're saying
Mhm.
it's right here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. So you just want to see
Oh.
what it is?
Og whispers while Nigel's going towards it, like, Og think it might be kind of shy.
Well, funny thing, Og, I'm not. So then I just
Okay, so you start walking up, and it doesn't move. It's just sitting there. It almost looks like a fox.
well, hello, friend. What's your name? I'm Nigel. The simple one's Og.
Yes, I know. I've been talking to Og. He's very nice.
Thank
Well,
you.
It's
no
nice
one's
to meet
saying
you, Nigel.
nice.
We've been talking about him helping me, and then I help you all.
What do
Find the
you need?
Goliaths.
Well, what do you need? What kind of help do you need?
Well, she goes through the whole spiel that she just gave to Og, so I'm not going to say it again. She is asking for a favor. She
I
has to
wanted to-
give tribute to the mountain,
So,
and she is asking for your help for the tribute.
what will that entail? Will it make a dragon angry?
Oh no! Did you meet the dragon?
Yeah, we're friends.
We met a dragon.
Yeah, we're real tight.
No, it shouldn't bother him any.
Is there any reason you didn't come all the way into the alcove? That you're sitting right there? You
I
didn't
didn't-
introduce yourself properly to all
I
of
didn't-
us? Just
I
didn't
didn't know you.
Whisper
I like-
voice to my friend Og?
Mhm. Yes.
I like to get to know people before I come into them. That would be rude.
See, it's shy.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay. What are you trying to figure out?
If this thing's like some weird demon creature thing. I just want to know if it's evil or not.
The nine-tailed fox.
I got a dirty 20. I don't trust foxes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not giving you any reason to think that it has ill intent.
What time of night is it? Because I'm at the point where I think
You're at the third watch. I'd say this is probably like, I don't know, 2, 3 in the morning.
What do you want us to do?
Find something for me.
What do you want us to find?
It depends on what you want to look for.
Oh, I'm gonna strangle a fox. I just turn and walk away. I'm done with it. It seems creepy. I'm not dealing with like weird demon foxes.
All right, just so does. What is
No,
that?
I'm good. You don't seem to be the kind of help I want. Come on, Og. And then we're just walking back.
Do I make you nervous?
Yeah, your weird whisper voice and no, I'm good. Thank
Is
you.
it?
And
is
then
it
we
this-
just keep walking. And the fact you won't give me a direct answer, and we seem to be talking circles with each other, I'm good. Good night, sir. And then we just keep walking.
Is it the form I'm in that makes you nervous?
See, that kind of stuff right there. You don't say shit like that. And then we just walk away. We're done.
I'm curious
Good
though.
day, sir.
Og's curious.
Uh,
Og's curious. All right, you walk
Maybe-
away.
Maybe wake rest of party.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
up
making
to
the rest
you.
of the party.
Yeah. Okay.
We make
We've
party
got
decisions.
a weird demon shapeshifter outside.
Ah,
It's a fox right now, and it's got a weird, creepy voice that I don't like.
I'm not a demon.
See?
Why would you
How can
think
it hear
that?
me? I don't like it one bit.
Og liked it. It seemed nice.
Hang on. Maybe this will make you feel better. And it just kind of it is in that form that it just starts bigger and stands up on two legs and starts very slowly walking towards you guys with its arms out. Has a staff in one hand and just says, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you nervous." And as she gets a little closer, you notice, Nigel, your goggles are on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, two legs, two arms, staff in one hand. Not quite fabric robes. It almost looks like it's made out of stuff that was found around the mountain clothing.
can I do a
Um,
knowledge
this is
check?
a-
Of,
Little leather bits like that,
Druid.
and wings. Some feathery wings on its back.
can I do a knowledge check of some sort to see if I can figure out what this is?
Sure.
It's an angel
What would
person.
you like me to do? Knowledge what?
Uh,
Nature? Knowledge.
I rolled a nat 1.
Knowledge.
Finally found another
cat
pig.
nature sounds good.
Nature?
Nature.
Are you my mother?
Are you my-
5. I got
5.
8.
Can't really
Oh,
tell.
what are we rolling to see if we can
Oh,
reckon?
nature. If you can tell. Og with a big roll. Here it comes. 28.
Oh my god, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh!
Og is 1 with nature.
I mean, I have,
Oh, I love it
have
so
a
much.
-1 to nature, so it's technically 19.
I
but-
just love the fact that everyone's just like freaking the fuck out, and I was like, I like little voice. It's very, very nice.
me up. I don't know what I'm
So, yeah, as it gets closer, and Og, you can kind of get the form a little more, even though it changed from this little fox into this bigger
Mhm.
thing. Yeah, it's a straight up Aarakocra. It's a
Hmm.
bird person.
Oh,
Coming,
I'd be like, Nigel, bird person like you. Well,
That
not like you,
one's
but
not
bird
like
person.
me.
That's what makes. I
Does-
was still had sleep in my eyes.
is this form more pleasing?
Wait, are you only that because you think it would be pleasing to me? Show me your real form. I'm tired of this.
This is my real form.
Who are you?
I've made friends with Og,
Mhm.
and so I feel if this would make everyone else feel better, that I could be friends with you too. I'm Jidora.
Can I do like? a
I'm
knowledge
sorry,
check
I don't
on you or
introduce
something?
myself right away. I like to get to know people first.
Can I do
Nice
like
to
a
meet you,
knowledge
Jadora.
history or something to see if I recognize that name?
You don't have to. No, there's be no reason for you guys to know
Oh,
this.
I don't like Jidora. I didn't like her beforehand.
Why? Because she's a true Aarakocra?
Yeah.
She's purebred?
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I saw the wings, I was done. I'm just like,
Okay.
How did Nigel
So
get
yeah,
made?
she basically fills everyone else in, or Og does basically, that Jidora is asking you guys for a favor. She has tribute she has to give to the mountain, because the weather is getting bad, and she can tell you exactly where the Goliaths are.
but you won't tell us what it is or what we
I
have
would like
to
to
do.
know. I would like to know if there is any evil intent.
No, not of course not.
Evil intent, maybe to you, but to others, will it be perceived as evil intent? We have guidelines we like to follow. At least I do. And
Oh,
I would
as
like
do
to know
I.
what exactly? Could you explain to me exactly what this tribute entails? Us finding or getting for you for this information that you say you have.
Absolutely.
And I would like to roll an insight to see if I feel like she's bullshitting. Just to-
Sure, you can. Yeah, you can roll, and I'll just go into it. She says, "Absolutely, I have no ill intent. The mountain gets angry and demands tribute every so often, and I take it upon myself to help out all the inhabitants of the mountain and give tribute as needed. It's been a little more difficult this time around. I stumbled across your camp and figured you may be able to help. You're on the mountain. This could benefit you."
I rolled a 15 insight.
Yeah, she seems like she's on the up and up.
what
Mm,
when you say tribute, that's what concerns me. Is what is this tribute? Is it a sacrifice? Is it
How many
something?
babies are we going to have to kill? Because
No,
everybody
it
keeps
doesn't.
asking us to kill babies.
I would never ask you to kill a baby.
We
Okay,
would not harm anyone.
Are you in the baby killing business?
we've
Not
it's
at
what we get
all!
thrown into.
It doesn't require any death. It could potentially lead to that, but from what I have already gathered, I require at least one of these items. You can either try to find a manticore spike, the eye of an owl bear, the egg of a hippogriff, or the scale of a dragon.
The scale of a dragon, you say?
Yes.
I have a bear.
What if I give you one of mine, as I am of draconic bloodline?
No, that wouldn't suffice the mountain.
Is Callista scaly?
Little parts. But we
hasn't been using lotion.
So the spike of a manticore, eye of an owlbear, egg of a hippogriff, or the scale of a dragon.
we have to kill. All of these creatures exist here, but we would have to kill them, and they are. They don't mean us ill will necessarily.
You wouldn't necessarily have to kill any of them.
We could
I
go
could
back.
build up an
to
owl
the
bear.
earth
I
that
don't
we
really have
faced
to.
on the way.
I
We could backtrack. I like the idea of backtracking to the
Wound doesn't mean to kill.
Yeah, we just gotta take an eye. I can take an eye from an owl bear. That doesn't seem that bad.
feel like
Because we're not
he's gonna
because one
fight
of
for
them
that
is
eye.
killing-
It already have
Got
2
us.
eyes. It should be able to give one.
Yeah.
If you want to acquire any of these, I can lead you to where they can be found, and then I will leave it up to you to get it.
Is there
Give it
anything to the southeast
I'm
of these
sorry.
items? Is there anything that leads towards the southeast?
Oh, yes.
What might that be?
Why are you trying to get to the southeast? Is there something in particular?
Yeah, that's the way we were told we may need to go, and I figured
Oh,
2 birds, 1 stone.
okay. Wait, that's not the right one. Hang on. Where'd they go? There they are. Eh. Why, yes, you could acquire a dragon scale to the southeast.
Yeah, let's go.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
so,
We'll go talk to and he'll ask
Niffle.
for a scale.
Niffle
Callista,
Brandon.
you're about to go potentially go see a dragon again. Give me another charisma save.
It's a good thing I'm charismatic.
Got to go talk to a dragon and ask him for a scale.
Yeah,
15.
got this.
15?
15.
Oh, you just got it. Again, you're just like dragon, another dragon, another dragon. It sits a little further, like you feel a panic attack coming. You didn't quite steel yourself as well as the last time, but you can just kind of, goose fraba, like get it away from.
Just a little bit of rock.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's everyone sees you're visibly just like.
It's probably the same dragon we already talked to. I can't
Yeah, that's
imagine
what I'm hoping.
how
Niffle
many
Brandon.
dragons live in the mountain, but
Yeah.
I guess there could be a few.
So the dragon scale is what you would like to acquire?
That seems the easiest and less bloody.
Okay. When the sun rises, I will return and we will go see the dragon.
Off to see the dragon.
Hopefully he will not kill us all.
Yeah.
Hopefully he will
Yes.
not kill us all. Okay, so she says, I will see you in the morning. And she backs out of the cave and you see her fly off.
I write her on my shit list.
You mean your fuck list?
Yeah, either way.
Why is she on your shit list?
I don't like her. I don't like her.
Purebred Aarakocra. Nigel's racist. Man, doesn't like.
I didn't like her. I don't like her attitude. I don't
Doesn't like gnomes. Doesn't like
I
Aarakocra.
have nothing against gnomes. They're a kind, hardworking, bootstrap race.
Okay, you guys finish your rest out.
Yeah.
Everyone goes back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Or does anyone stay up?
Night night.
Was my shift over?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I tell Callista. I think it's her shift.
I guess it all kind of depends on as long as we can get our spell slots back wherever we're at with that.
Yeah, you guys are fine. So let's just say rest is over. Everyone's up, yay! Because I don't want to do any more rolls right now. I accomplished what I wanted to.
Oh, how much do I heal up when I sleep?
If you guys get a full rest, you guys are back to full on everything. Full spell slots, full health.
Sweet.
Abilities are back up. Unless you guys like got hit by something that's like needs extra healing by sage or some shit like that.
I only had a few scratches from those harpies, so it was like it hit me for like 5 hit points.
You're good.
So
all right, so you guys, Callista, sun's coming up. You start rousing everyone. Things going up, and Dridora shows back up in her regular form, and yeah, she's just like really like brown and yellow feathers. She's got like almost eagle-ish in appearance. But she's got just like leather and moss and like all kinds of things just kind of draped upon her, very nature-based. And she's got the staff. Since she changed from the little fox into her full form, you can guess that she's probably a druid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And she says, if you're ready to depart, you can follow me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I sigh very loudly and say, "Fine." like she knows I sighed.
I'm all in.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm straight there. I'm all in.
So she, you guys travel. She's leading you the whole way. No issues whatsoever. She knows that she lives on this mountain. She knows the mountain well. There are no problems with her being your guide. And she gets you to the opening of a cave. And she just kind of gestures inside, says, "This is where you will find the dragon scale. Return it to
Still
me,
attached to dragon?
and I will point you towards the Goliaths." Is it still attached to the dragon?
Yes.
Yes. Where else would it be?
Mm.
Fun.
Is this what was the dragon's?
Speak Draconic.
What was
I speak Draconic.
the name of Skyhorsey we talked to earlier?
Niflgrim.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I walk to the edge of the cave and I yell, "Niflgrim, are you here?"
Echoes inside.
Niflgrim.
Yeah, basically. All
All right, let's go.
Are you guys
Are
stealthing?
you going to lead us now?
Yes, we're. Oh, fuck.
I'm not super stealthy.
I'm behind.
Or am
I'm
I?
close.
So yeah, I guess I'll go first. I got my cool night vision goggles on. I'm doing stealth shit.
You're trying to stealth in?
Oh yeah, now I'm stealthing in.
Is everyone going?
So if we're gonna try to stealth, it would probably be advantageous if
You guys can come up with a plan. You don't have to like
Stay
say
back
we're all
here.
going now. If you guys want to talk, that's fine.
Okay. Do y'all want me to try and sneak in and see if he's in there?
Let me go to that real quick.
I think that might be the best bet.
Okay.
I am not sneaky. I need someone else
I'm
to
not
sneak.
sneaky. I can take a lick, but I don't
Because
believe.
what I'm hoping is the dragon's asleep. I stealth in there. I grab a scale off of him, and I get out. I don't have to talk to him or anything. I just get in, get out.
I don't think it's like pulling a hair out of somebody. It's a little
Well, hey,
work.
Well, pros, I've got a plus 11 sleight of hand, so I'm feeling pretty
Code word is Armageddon.
Yeah.
You need help. You yell Armageddon, and we will come a running.
The safe
So
word
pretty
is
much
sea
here's what's
cucumber.
going to happen. I'm going to start just doing fireworks. If you see fireworks coming out of the cage, that's probably when I need you to come run in. Yeah.
All right. I think that's.
Oh my god! I just heard your ridiculous plan, and I love it.
Yeah.
Armageddon is keyword is Armageddon.
So this is all in my wheelhouse. I could always try and charm the dragon to see if that would work. We've got lots
It's
of.
worked so well before.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna stealth in.
You're gonna stealth in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Solo mission.
So you
Try to
got
seduce the dragon.
Yeah.
sure. All right. He's not a bard. He's not a bard. All right. So you go ahead and you get in there. Start going in. Roll me your first stealth.
If anything ever happens to Og, I think I'm gonna
16.
re-roll as a bard. It's like I'm gonna fuck the dragon and steal a scale.
The exact opposite of Og, not like gentle.
Yes, exactly.
People.
I'm gonna stick my dick in it.
My dick is my skill tree.
It's gonna be
my
Stifler.
skill oak. Yes.
Fantasy Stifler.
Yes.
Okay, 16.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see here. Oh, I'll just do this and make it up. Okay. Yeah, you make it in. You're going along. You're not kicking anything, hitting anything you shouldn't be, tripping over yourself. And you go in for a little bit, and you see Niflgrim.
Is he
in his
asleep?
little lair. Not necessarily asleep, but he doesn't notice you.
Okay, I want to stealth up as close as I possibly can get to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, roll one more stealth for me. I've got the DC right in front of me, buddy.
19.
You start tiptoeing up. Just
Oh, no.
dink, 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 going.
Like sneak.
And without even moving, you just hear a, "What do you want, little bird?"
Well, hello, friend. So, funny thing. And I tell him about like the air cocra and she needs a tribute and like one of the
He turns around and he's facing you. He's just like right in your face. This big old dragon's right in your face. You require a scale?
Yes. I just need one scale. It could even be a small one. She didn't really say it had to be one of the good ones either.
Just one of those shitty scales.
Hey, you know.
One of the ones that was
Lying
close to
around.
molting already.
You're molting? We're just trying to get off your island as quickly as possible, and this weird bird lady seemed the best way to do it. And I didn't want to commit any evil deeds, so out of all the tributes, this one seemed like the best way to go. So I thought I'd come say hi, get a scale off you, not murder anyone, and go about my day.
All right, I was going to ask you why should I give you one, but you basically just said that. So go ahead and roll persuasion.
Woo! 21. Oh, wait, 22. Shit.
He's just staring at you and kind of gives a and reaches his big fucking claw out towards you like it's coming straight at you, and it kind of turns and goes towards his chest, and you just hear like and he hands it out in his little claw. You needed a very high persuasion. You got it.
Oh, fuck. Nice job.
All right. And yeah, he warns you again, like the same shit before. Like if you any ill deeds, if I find you're using this for any evil intent, you'll see me again. Blah blah blah.
Well, I'll give you a Nigel guarantee. If this ends up being an evil intent, I'm going to slit that bird lady's throat.
You will murder on my mountain.
On your behalf?
He's getting a little angry now, and you're talking about murdering in this dragon's name. He's not a fan of that.
I just wink at him and then I walk out.
Okay.
So as I'm walking out, I put the scale in my mouth and I start waddling out. And the second I get out, I start BX chopping. Like,
what does the scale taste like?
Silver.
Silver. I mean, he is a silver dragon, so yeah, I guess.
Yeah, dragons eat gems and shit. Okay, so you come out. And yeah, she says, "Oh, I see you've acquired the dragon scale. May I have it?"
I'm gonna hold on to. Wait, yeah, fuck it. Here, and I just kind of like pass it to her.
And she catches it, and she just says, "Thank you. The mountain will be very pleased. You'll find the Goliaths." And she points and tells you, like, gives you a big description exactly where she saw them last, and said she saw them there last night.
Cool. And so while this is all going on, I'm having a nice little conversation, reassuring my hat that we almost didn't die.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you guys continue on. Jidora thanks you, says that everything will be put to good use. She puts it in a bag she has on her side, throws it in there. You hear some clink clanking in there, and again thanks you for helping. And asks if you need anything else before she leaves you.
Oh, do you have any weapons?
She just looks and says, "Just this, the staff that she
Okay,
has."
that's all I had to need. I just walked away.
All right.
Anybody else gonna say anything to her?
No.
No. Fuck
Thank you for
And
help.
then I just
Thank you, Og. It was a pleasure
Can I-
meeting you.
Can I roll?
Same with you all.
Can I roll an insight to see if she's telling the truth on where we're headed?
Sure.
Oh yeah, that'd be smart.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Not one.
Seems good to him.
She's the most truthful person you think you've met in your life.
I see no reason to not believe her.
Okay. Cool.
Seems good to me. And then like I just again.
Yeah, she flies off. So you guys go in the direction that she told you. You're going around. She didn't draw you a map or anything, but she gave you some decent landmarks that you can say, "Oh, this tree over here, the boulder that looks like a troll," the blah blah blah, and going through. And you're going along, and you round a corner, and yeah, you see an encampment about, I don't know, 200 yards off. You see some fires and things going. And as what's the marching order? Who's going first, second? So you still have your horses
Rear.
and stuff. You're all the way in the back still. You don't want to get as far away from the dragon that you know is there.
Well, okay, I'll be in the middle. Someone can go behind me to guard my back, but
It's if we're
I'm
doing
gonna
the
let the
same marching
impetuous
order
ones
as
go
we did,
first.
if we're doing the same thing as we did earlier, it's probably me and Nigel up front, and
Okay.
then maybe Steven taking the back and close
Steven's in the back this time.
I can
Okay.
take the
Cool.
rear just to keep Callista covered.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm just telling them how good I am at talking and telling them how the dragon just was like, "Yeah, Nigel, you're the best person ever," and then just handed me a scale. You know,
Cool.
just really-
Og's listening and silent and agreeing with him.
All right, as you guys are going forward. So Nigel and Og first, and then Calista, and then Steven. You guys are going, and as you see the camp, you're like, "Holy shit, she was telling the truth." A fairly decent sized stone lands directly in front of Og and Nigel's horse. Og, I need you to do an animal handling check to see if you can keep your horse in check.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, that's enough. So the horse kind of rears back, and you kind of get like, "Horsey, no," and you get it, under control and going through,
settle
and
down. Good horsey.
it calms down and goes through. And yeah, there's this pretty like fucking like massive 2 pumpkin sized boulder that's landed right in front of you guys. And you
greatest
hear, what's that?
my greatest weakness, rocks.
Blunt damage.
So yeah, you hear a voice that just says, "That's far enough." And you see 2 Goliaths come from around a couple structures that were kind of sentries for this camp.
Who has the brass knuckles? Callista?
Yes. We didn't want to put it in his hat.
And they just say, "What are you doing on this mountain? What is your business here?"
We're in search of Cabadon's family. We've come
From Lady Shrewsbury.
from Lady Shrewsbury.
Grave news.
Where is Cabadon?
Oh,
Who are you,
Cabadon
sir?
Fail.
Who are you?
I'm the one asking where our brother is.
Yeah, Nigel's tired of this fucking island. So,
Oh,
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
God damn.
Do you, Nigel?
I actually love it. Cabadon perished in the great battle with. Oh my god, I forgot his name.
Torlak.
Porlak. Jesus Christ, I'm like 2 beers in. And I'm
He's
like,
a big fucking dragon.
yeah,
We fought against Torlak.
Callista, they
as
said
well.
dragon.
yeah.
Charisma safe.
Oh, this is gonna be so. Come on, it's
Big
12.
All right, that's not going to cut it. You're a little on edge, and I'll tell you what that means later, because you saw a dragon twice, and were able to be like, huh, and then someone's saying Torlek, and they're saying dragon, and you're like looking, so you're a little like, yeah, exactly. So you're a little on edge now. There will be some things that might not be beneficial, but we'll get to that later. So you're talking about Cabadon's dead, Twilight Fighter, and they're looking at each other and looking at you guys, and they just kind of like, and the one that was talking to you says, "Follow him. You need to go see VMAC."
Cool. So we go see VMAC.
And the other guy starts
Mm.
like
I'm gonna go
this
get
way. So the guy's leading you down. The other guy is directly behind you guys, so they're kind of pincering you.
Mm.
One at the front, one at the back.
Yeah, giggity.
Get your beer. You wanted beer? Go get beer.
Why didn't he get a cooler? Come on.
All right. What are we stealing from Nigel? Oh, I was going to ask this, Callista. Was that the only time you've tried to take something from Nigel in your?
Oh, he's sneaking.
Was this the first time you tried to take something from Nigel in your adventures?
I think so.
Okay.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
This was more so for like you as Callista wanting to steal shit. Like, is there ever
No.
something from Nigel you've
There was-
coveted? You're like, that one's mine now.
He's never had anything that suited my tastes or my standards until
Until the DM instigated it.
she gave me a fucking shawl. So I left her a letter.
I love it so much.
Give me some. God damn it. I don't want your damn shawl. You didn't even wash this thing. Is it a ratty shawl? Is it a nice
You
shawl?
probably didn't. I mean, it's nice, yeah.
All
Definitely
right.
didn't wash it.
God damn it.
Og still
Little
thinks you
stinky.
should make it into a superhero.
Yeah.
Put eye holes in it and tie it around your face.
Oh man, that's great. Okay. Okay. We'll wait for Les to come back so Nigel, the spokesperson for the group, can come back in here.
Yeah. He's good at the BSing.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
I guess.
So you guys are led down into this encampment. It's all Goliaths. They're just big, burly. There are males, there are females. There's some younger ones, not quite babies, but there are some younger Goliaths that are there. They're all armed. They're all in like kind of leather armor. Some are just in furs and things like that. They kind of crude clubs, shields. Some of them do have like nice axes.
Ooh.
Things like
Shiny.
that. And they
Og misses axe.
It's okay, baby. We'll try to work it out later on.
Yes.
So you guys are led to like the main, like the biggest kind of, teepee tent to an extent of what is in there. And the guy that's leading you says, "Stay here," and he goes inside, and he's there for a couple minutes. You don't really hear anything, and then the same guy comes out, and Goliaths are about, I think they're like 7 foot tall, like on average, like they're pretty big. He's followed out by a guy that's probably about 2 feet taller than him. Like he's a big Goliath. Like you've seen probably Goliaths before. Like there was the dude at Bark Hollow that was sitting there and that kind of peppered throughout. This is the biggest Goliath you've ever seen. Like he's just a big burly dude. And he just comes out and he's not saying anything. He's just kind of looking at all you guys. Are you still on your horses or have you gotten down?
I'm off.
Steven has gotten
Where
down.
are we?
I'm leading
You're
mine.
you're inside the Goliath camp right now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So the
Now
two
there.
like scouts or sentries basically led you guys in. You're at the main hut, the main tent of this camp, and what you can guess is the leader of this group has come out, and he's just kind of like walking back and forth and looking at you guys.
Steven is,
I'm down off the horse too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm leading it.
He's going through, and he's just, you can tell he's just kind of giving like an up and down look of all of you guys. He goes past Callista and just looks, and Steven looks, and Nigel looks and kind of chuckles a little bit, and then he just stops at Og and just looks for a little bit longer before he moves on, and then addresses the whole group. And he just says, I've been told that you have brought news of Cabadon. Where is he?
unfortunate news. He has fallen in battle. We bring his brass knuckles, which my compatriot Callista here is carrying. We speak on behalf of Lady Shrewsbury. She apologizes and is saddened by the loss of Cavadon. And we are here as her emissaries to provide this unfortunate news to you and your people.
What else do you require?
Nothing.
What other message do you bring?
We all we have is just this brass knuckle and our people's console.
Pause for a second talking. Didn't Lady Shrewsbury also want us to basically confirm that the alliance still stands?
Yeah.
Basically, since Torlek was injured but not killed, so it's possible she may need to call on the alliance again at some point.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. Without doing any rolls, because Crow's just said it. Yeah, she basically said, "You guys are here to deliver the stuff to, I'm so sorry, blah blah blah, but still try to keep this alliance."
Yeah. Somebody better with
intact.
the talky words should probably express that.
Oh God, maybe not Nigel, with him
No.
fucking smiling how he is.
Oh fuck.
I know I'm not here to be all bad news.
Oh,
What is?
He's holding his beak shut.
he grabbed his mouth shut.
I'm going to keep talking. So,
Lady Shrewsbury asked us to convey our deepest sympathies. We were there in the fight, and we wanted to know. She wanted to know. Will you still come if the continent is threatened again by Torlak? Will you still aid us?
He just looks he's not happy at all. He says, "You have just told us that our greatest fighter has perished, one that we willingly gave to this cause. We are now weaker, having given him to this endeavor, and you are asking us now to continue? How many more Goliath lives does this woman need?"
It's
No.
not about this woman.
We
It's about the
will
lives
not-
of everyone who are
We
threatened
will.
by Torlak.
The Gatha, what the fuck is his name?
Okay.
The Gatha Kanathi clan will no longer aid that bitch.
So, acting as emissaries for Lady Shrewsbury, do we have the ability to make a trade or offer on her behalf to keep them in the alliance? To ask them if there's anything they want or need from Lady Shrewsbury that can make this right?
You can sure as hell try.
Reparation.
He seems pretty upset that his
don't
strongest
phrase
warrior
it as
was just sacrificed, basically.
No, he needs something to make, like, we shouldn't make phrases as reparations. It needs
I got
to be
this.
something.
I got this. Okay. Okay. Now, you mentioned that you were weaker now. Is there anything that we could do to maybe level the playing field back to where it was before and kind of get you and our people on a handshake again? Because it seems right now, hands off where we need to be, hands together.
Persuasion, that shit.
That's what
Go
I
ahead, give me a
thought.
persuasion roll. Go for it.
Let me see. 13 plus 6, 19.
Okay. He, because you're saying this, because Nigel is saying this, is tiny little Birdman that he has no, he just like doesn't think is worth shit, is telling him this. He's like fighting real hard against himself to even consider your help in particular. But because you spoke, he's looking at you and he starts to, and he stops and turns to Og.
Yeah, I had a feeling that
And
Og
he's
being the strongest one in the party.
And he says, if there is any hope to keep this alliance intact, we would require your help in another matter. And let me
It's
look
kind
real
of our
quick.
What
thing.
matter would that be?
I'm going to make sure I have the names right. The Gatha Kanathi clan is very prideful of our strength. Because Kabadon is gone, we are much weaker. If this word gets out, it will be very bad for us on this mountain. You just happen to come at a time where our annual penance is due. There is a giant that lives on the peak named Yondalen. He is an asshole. Every year he requires of us a penance that we have to acquire and deliver to his asshole goons. Because Kabadon was the strongest and bravest of us, he was always the one to deliver this. If you, and he's stressing you,
It's
speaking,
Og.
he's not looking at anyone else, he's just looking at Og.
I use May's
He's
hands
like,
and start snapping.
Like, if you
Og buffs out a little
agree,
bit.
chest up,
Yes.
chest up. If you agree to help us in perhaps ridding us of these assholes, perhaps we can consider the alliance held.
We are assholes or asshole? Is it a clan up there? You mentioned one man, but then you went plural.
Yondalen is the asshole.
Okay.
He is a cloud giant that has been here since we, as a clan, have wandered this mountain. He demands of us a tribute every year that is collected by his asshole goons.
Okay.
What are his asshole goons? Do you know what type of creatures they may be?
Or giants.
More giants?
They are three brothers who has been a pain in our sides since we have traversed these lands. Their names are Lick, Tick, and Prick.
Wait, what?
Lipstick?
Lick, Tick, and Prick. And they are three frost giants.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy. But
They require our tribute tomorrow.
what is the tribute that you are supposed to give them
Oh yeah.
specifically?
It is a very rare stone that is only found on this mountain. We hunt every day throughout the year to find at least one to make sure that we have it to give to these assholes.
I have a question.
What?
Say we were to, I don't know, dispatch these assholes, as you call them. Could that be a everlasting alliance between us, speaking for Lady Shrewsbury, and yourselves? Rather than having you do this every month, year, this tribute you are forced to do. Say we were to dispatch them. Could we consider this something that would go on without an extra bit of...
What are you getting to? If we permanently kill your problem, will you permanently become our ally?
He's got it a little better than I have.
Well, we had planned to dispatch these assholes ourselves. This year, you took away our strongest asset, and that asset is forever gone. So if you help us, that would probably put things back to an even keel.
Fair
You
enough.
can help,
Mhm.
or you can fuck off.
So I go over to Og and I whisper in his ear
High five.
and say, like, you've got a deal, and make him shake your hand.
Okay, I look and say
Come on. Who's got what's your strength?
18.
All right, so I'm right there with you. So I'm like, I'm kind of hitting this point where, like, in character, I'm kind of feeling like he's puffing his chest out a little bit, and he's like trying to get up higher, trying to stand up straighter, and like, hey, look, I can do just as much as he can, just because I'm a
You're
guy.
like 3.5 feet, I
Yeah, I
believe.
know.
Going on
Exactly.
4.
He's
There are
it's
2 of you on this fucking Goliath.
I almost want to give myself some kind of I don't know, charisma disadvantage or something where
What are you trying to do?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to hurt myself. I'm making it
Why?
hard. I don't know. Why not?
What?
You're asking about strength, and then you want charisma disadvantage. What are you
No,
trying?
because
Is this the gin? This is the gin.
This is the gin.
Jen.
Yeah. What
Things are
letter are
getting-
you down to on the gen?
Like, what?
Fuck.
All right. All right. So Og, you throw your hand out.
Yeah.
All right. He comes up and gives you a fucking
Yeah. Like
God damn it, what's his name? Dylan, you son of a bitch. It's like Dutch and Dylan coming in on it, and I
Mhm.
want you to give me a strength check. I'm gonna have him do a
Okay.
strength check too. I want a good one. What number is that?
17.
Okay.
I didn't roll great.
So you slap him together and he's just holding it for a second.
Mhm.
He's like kind of just like he's not letting you go, kind of
Mhm.
testing your strength for a bit. You're holding. He's
Mhm.
you're not saying anything. You're just holding it. It's a
Yes.
good like 30 seconds that he's holding it of just silence, or he's just like staring you in the eye and you're staring him in the eye.
Mhm.
And then he finally lets go. He says, "Fine." And he fills you in on the plan, and I'm not going to do it in character voice because I don't want to. He basically says that, yeah, they've had this plan cooking this year that they wanted to try to get rid of these fucking giants. They're sick of these assholes. And they felt that they were ready with a plan that Cabadon came up with that could kind of rid them of these guys. So Cabadon was always the one that would present them with the tribute because he was the strongest of the clan. He's not here anymore, so someone else has to do it. Anyone else that is not Cabadon is immediately going to draw some kind of confusion from the giants. So they're hoping that works in their advantage a bit. Basically, whoever is going to deliver this or present it or not present it, however it's going to be, is going to lead the giants to an area that they have set up that's going to try to kind of bottleneck them in. And even though they are much larger than anyone else, they're they are going to try to take away their size advantage
From
and try to
Predator,
make
isn't
a
it, Les?
disadvantage.
Yeah.
So
It's supposed to be a GIF, and it didn't
Yeah.
work. But whatever.
so the idea being that they are going to try to, whoever is going to present this to the giants or bait the giants are going to lead them into this area where a lot of the clan is going to be waiting with you guys to try to take them out.
Hmm.
Think
Interesting.
300s and the Spartans. This is like a
Yeah.
very narrow area. You're trying to get these giants in there.
Is this something that's going to piss off the dragon?
So here's what I'm thinking. We need to go out there. One of us has to go out there and talk shit to these giants and have them attack us.
Who talks the best shit? Let me think.
So the only reason I say not maybe Nigel is because I could stealth attack. But I will go out there and
How about we do like the Og Nigel special, where Nigel rides on Og's shoulders?
there we go.
Well, when we were fighting the dragons, or the dragon babies and the
I'm listening. I'm just getting my map out.
they questioned Steven's honor, and he jumped out and provoked them into, and you were able to sneak behind.
But see, you still attacked first. That's the issue. We need this needs to be in self-defense.
Yes.
No, well, I attacked first because he was farther away from me.
But I understand that, but what you're saying is that
Provoke.
you're provoking is I'm going to make them get so angry that they attack me. Where you're doing
Then it's self-defense.
then it's self-defense. Yes.
Ah.
So then the dragon won't be angry at us.
I mean, the dragon doesn't really seem to like evil creatures, though, so I kind of feel like the dragon may not be a big fan of these guys either.
But when I was in the cave and I was talking about murdering, he didn't like that
Yeah.
at all.
Murdering in his name.
You need to pick a fight. They need to start it. Who's going to be
Yeah, I
most
still think I need to
offensive?
go out there and just really. Well, you know what? Fuck it.
It's the
I
way
got
of
in.
stealth, though. I mean, unless you can fucking hide and distract and get around.
I got in. Let me go out there and just start belittling them. I can do uncanny. If that first hit, I can do uncanny dodge on all half the damage. And if someone heals me afterwards, I think we'll be okay. I think that's our
But
best.
what if Og went out there and Nigel just threw his voice to make it seem like Og was talking?
Ooh, I don't have thaumaturgy though.
I have
that's
thaumaturgy.
Callista.
I have thaumaturgy. I can.
Maybe like Og could put like a helmet on or something, or like wrap something. Oh, Og can take the scarf and he'll just wrap it around his face.
There you go.
Yeah, put it over his mouth.
Yeah.
There you go. Here's your scarf.
Og, just mime it. Yeah, that's what
Oh my goodness, I love it.
I
Before
think,
we
we
go
got
to
a-
the second
I think we got a plan here.
All right.
I think so.
like it.
So,
Okay,
I'm going to
I'm
cast,
trying to find you guys' minis. Okay, there's Og, or there's Nigel.
before anything happens, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Og and Nigel.
Well, hang on. This is only for a minute, and that's not. This is happening tomorrow, so you guys have a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What I was
You guys
gonna
have
do
some
is
time.
cast
1, 2, 3,
minor
4.
illusion.
1, 2,
Actually,
3.
here's what we'll do. I will clutch onto the back of Og, like we've been doing. Cast minor. Oh, it's fucking 5. Wait, can I do disguise?
Wait, what?
Like,
I was gonna
just,
cast minor illusion on.
yeah, I see what you're doing. So you can ride on
Og.
my back, but
Yeah, I was gonna
not be
cast minor
noticeable.
illusion. I'll be hiding on his back. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then I can jump off their back and stab them in the eye after they attack us.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's what
okay.
we're doing.
Okay, so
Wait, fuck that. I'm gonna burn a spell slot. Wait, no.
it's happening tomorrow. Calm down. I love the enthusiasm. So yeah, they basically said that when the sun comes up, they have to meet at the same place and present this thing to the frost giants that then take it back to the cloud giant who lives at the peak. They basically said who is going to present it, and then they let them know that whoever does it has to be the quickest, the nimblest, the strongest, however, to get to the place that they have designated that they're going to basically spring this on them.
I've got +7 to athletics, so I'm not like incredibly dexterous, but I'm, you know, if I can muscle my way through it, I should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have +1 to dex, but it's
Yeah.
okay, but not anything special.
I have +5 to dex.
Yeah. I can fling you and just try to roll into a ball if I need
That's
to.
what I'm. Maybe you gotta do some acrobatics. I got +5 on acrobatics.
Well, and remember when we were doing the run out of the cave, instead of athletics, I was letting you use acrobatics so you could slide on your fucking stomach.
Yeah.
So
we'd probably
there
be
are
fine.
options. So basically, so the clan itself is like 25, 30 Goliaths. Like it's not gigantic, but it's a pretty formidable force. They were going to give you guys basically they were going to have you go do it, but they weren't just going to like sit back and be like, oh, let the other people do it, because they pride themselves on their strength and things like that. So they were going to have you
I
guys
think
go.
we lost less.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your video's off.
I know it is.
They were gonna.
Okay. He's hiding.
His shirt's off. His dangle dangles out.
He casts stealth.
He
rolled an
jumped in his hat.
Yes.
So yeah, it's gonna be you 4, and then there are gonna be 8 Goliaths that are gonna go with you. VMAX is gonna be one of them.
Okay. Got posse.
Yeah. So yeah, figure out a plan. Who's going to go where? Who is going to be baiting them? Did we figure that out? I know they were talking about Nigel being on Og's shoulders. Og is going to have the shawl on.
Yeah, I think what's going to be Og. I don't think we determined exactly like who we wanted to have speaking for Og or how we wanted to do that yet. Whether it was going to be Callista casting her voice or casting Nigel's voice, or if Nigel was going to like ride on my back and cloak himself with a illusion.
Yeah, I think I'm going to cloak myself with an illusion. I think that'd be more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that. Okay, here we go. God, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to cloak myself as a backpack. I'm ready.
Okay. You're going to minor illusion yourself as a backpack on Og.
Yes.
I mean, being blunt, he could probably fit in a backpack if he had to.
And then tie my beautiful shawl from Eliwick around Og like a.
There we go.
Like
so
mask.
he's double banded.
So
yes.
Og's going to be the run. You're just going to be the mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just don't forget, if you need me to like move or anything to convey what you're saying, to let me know.
Yeah.
Like, Og, flick him off.
That's gonna look like he's talking to himself.
Yes.
Oh, turn
Hey,
left.
Nigel knows how to project. He knows how to stage whisper.
Don't step on those minis, Nathan. What are you doing?
Oh, you stink.
Alrighty, I've got one more beer ready. I'm gonna use the bathroom one more time, and then we'll do this thing. Is there anything you guys are doing throughout the night to prepare for this?
I'm talking to my hat.
All right, you figure out what you want to say, and I'll be back.
Okay. I need to figure out. My hat just asked who it is, and I don't know what to say to it, so I told it it's a hat.
I
use a hat I wear on my head.
Yeah. I'm just so excited about it.
Nervously chew on my nails, thinking.
I'm just really waiting because we've got that call your shot table, so now I'm waiting for someone to hit Og for me to jump out of Og's back,
run up the
blade, and then stab him in the eye with my rapier.
Fuck.
I like how you prefaced it with someone hitting Og, so you could do that.
It's gonna happen. Like, I'm
Yeah, it
sorry.
is.
Like, this is.
Og's meaty. He can take a hit or two from a giant, I think.
So like, I'm gonna go over with Og. We're gonna be talking tonight. I'm gonna say, like, when I say certain phrases, I'm going to need you to do this. So
Okay.
like, there's just gonna be every time I say like "fuck," I need you to shoot the bird. That's all I really need from you.
I don't have any negatives to performance. I've got a +0. So
Because my performance is. Let me see. Oh, you know what?
Well,
So I have a +9 to performance, and then I get. Oh shit!
I can do bless.
Oh, but I'll be.
which
I have
allows you.
No. I have the actor thing, so my charisma gets bumped, and my performance and persuasion gets bumped. So I might try and just persuade them to leave first.
Okay, well, I'm going to bless you 3, so you can add a D4 to an attack or a saving throw.
Cool.
So that's a D4 added to
cool. Good to know.
an attack or a
Oh,
saving.
it lasts for a minute, doesn't it?
That lasts
Bless.
for a
Bless is
minute.
10.
Ugh,
Bless is a minute, and shield
So the
of
faith is 10.
10 minutes.
D4.
That's right.
So
You
I'm
can't
doing
do
that
both
right
at the same
before-
time either because they're both concentration spells too. So if you're trying to come up with a game plan,
Let me see here, because I'm an
They
actor.
are both concentration spells. Okay, so
you can have one concentration spell going. You can still fire off other spells, but you can only do one concentration spell at a time.
I'll do bless because that helps all of them. Whereas shield of faith, I would have to burn an extra point to help more than one person.
Oh,
Nigel,
word.
maybe
So
we should jury rig like little like ropes or something in the backpack. So if like you yank on it, I'll know to move the arm or something.
It's
so-
like Ratatouille. You grab his hair.
okay, so here's something I can do. I'm an actor, you can mimic the speech of another person or sounds made by other creatures. You must have heard the person speaking or heard the creature make the sound. A successful wisdom check contest by your person.
I mean, do we know what Cabadon looked like? Could he cast like a minor illusion to where I looked
You never
like
saw
Cabadon?
this dude.
Okay.
You never saw this dude.
Yeah.
We can be a
Minor
Cabadon in a
illusion.
cloak. So
My
hooded
illusion is only
Cabadon.
5 feet. So, like, it won't.
Okay. That
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
even
think
be enough for a Goliath, anyways.
Correct. Correct. But because I'm going to try and pass myself off as you while I'm doing this, I will have advantage on charisma checks.
So cool.
So, all right.
All right. So just to give you an idea of what their plan is, other than lead them here, do this. So you're going to lead them into more kind of a narrow corridor. Well, not like super like the only one at a time. It's going to be like smaller than an open area that they're going to get through, and it comes to kind of a big open bowl area, basically. Like, hang on. Make sure I can see from. It's going to look like this. Hang on. There it is.
The dong.
That is not a dong. Where are the balls? If anything, that's a scrot.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
That's the ball sack.
All right.
Okay.
So you're going to lead
Fair.
them into the ball sack.
Ooh,
That there is an area out the back that you guys can like run out of if need be.
It's a
I
weird
just didn't
ball
draw it
sack.
on there. But you can head out the back. They won't be able to get through the back. So if you need to retreat, there's an area to do it.
It's a ball sack with a hole in it.
So Og
Not very good ball sack.
and Og and Nigel are going to lead these guys into the ball sack, where there are going to be 4 Goliaths waiting. They're gonna pop out and get them when they come in. There are also going to be 4 Goliaths on top, and then whoever else wants to be on top or in the ball sack can be there.
Mm.
So if Callista, you'd rather be below, you can be below. Steven, if you'd want to be on top, you can be on top. However you guys want to do it, and I'll set your minis there when you decide.
Cool.
Yeah. But VMAC is going to be down in the thick of it with you guys and a couple other Goliaths. So where's my last beer? Things are happening. So Nigel, you're talking to your hat.
Yeah,
That's what you're doing at night. Everyone else is getting some good, decent rest.
yeah. So I'm talking to the hat. I'm trying to explain to it that it's somehow a talking hat that seemingly I can put anything I want into.
All right, it just says, that makes no sense.
You're telling me, hat?
Well, then where am I?
On my, I guess you're in like some sort of expensive void inside my hat. I stick my head inside the hat.
You
know
stick
what?
your head
I'm going
inside
in.
the hat?
Wait, here. I'm gonna pull my rope out of the hat. I'm gonna tie it to a tree.
Are you poltergeisting this?
Yes, I'm poltergeisting this. I'm going to actually.
Do you want to talk to one of us before you do this?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Nigel
get
doesn't
Og to
think that
actually
far
hold the
ahead.
rope.
If Og sees him tying a rope to a tree and then starting to lower himself into his hat, he's going to say something.
Yeah, so I actually grab Og. I grab the entire party and I tell them I'm going to.
Investigate my hat.
Yeah, I'm going to investigate my hat. Hey, Ben.
Okay.
Are you sure it's a good idea? Are we sure? You sure that's what you want to do, buddy?
Yeah, I can't take these voices anymore.
Do you need, like, lantern?
I have a gun.
How about somebody else holds your
Oh,
hat
you got your
for you?
goggles.
No one else is holding my hat. It won't fit them.
Well, it doesn't have to fit them. Just so that way you can take a break.
I need no break from my hat. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I don't think there'd be anything that could convince me not to do this at this
All
point.
right, you dive in your hat?
Yeah, Og's holding on to the rope. So pretty much two tugs. I love you, hon. Ben was just sitting weird by the door, and then she came and opened the door, and he just kind of sat there, looked at me, and then walked away. So that's where I'm at right now. But no, yeah. So two tugs pull me out. I'm going in and investigating my hat.
All right, you jump into this pocket dimension in your hat. You basically land on all the shit that you've thrown in your hat.
Yeah.
Just it's on a pile, and you're in your hat with a rope tied around you.
So I'm kind of just yelling out to see if I can hear the voice.
All right.
Are you here?
Hello?
So I'm gonna. What do I? So does it sound like it's like an ever-present voice, or is it?
Yeah, it's just echoing around you. Hello? Hello?
I can't really
Hello?
figure out where it's coming from.
No.
I just saw. Is it? What does it look like in the hat? Is it just
Black.
dark?
Yeah,
Is it
just
black?
darkness. Just little. It's basically a little pocket dimension. It's like the upside down in
Yeah.
Stranger Things, where like you see that area where you're at, like you see your pile of shit,
Yeah.
but it's just black and dark all around you.
Okay, so then I'm going to like pop like on the tip of my like hand, I guess. Just make like fire and light come off of it, and then say if you can you see this? If you can see this, come to it.
Come towards the light.
Yeah, come to the light.
Carol Ann!
Yeah.
Carol Ann! Oh God, it is poltergeist.
Yeah.
No, just I can't see anything. I hear you.
Can you
I
hear me
hear me.
clear? Now that I'm in the hat?
I hear you like I always do.
Okay. I'm gonna pull and have Og take me out.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can get someone else to go down there to see if they can communicate with the hat, just so I know I'm not going crazy.
Okay. Who wants to jump into Nigel's hat?
Yeah, so I'm going to like I can't take this anymore. I need to know if I'm going crazy or if this is actually happening. Will one of you please go into the hat?
Nigel, I think you may have a cursed object or a possessed object.
Well, that's all fine and dandy. I want to know if someone else can hear these goddamn voices.
Okay. Og sticks his head in the hat.
Oh boy.
Og sticks his head in the hat.
Hello? Hat person.
Hello?
Okay. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. Bird person think he going crazy because you keep talking to him.
Who's this bird person?
Nigel.
Nigel. Who are you?
My name's
Are you
Og.
Nigel?
No, I'm Og. Who are you?
I guess I'm Hat.
Oh, nice to meet you, Hat.
Where am I?
We're on a mountain right now.
Where am I?
I mean, Hat on mountain. I don't know where you are.
How did I get here?
Og not sure where hats come from. Or babies, now that you think about it. Og need ask questions. Og check where hat babies come from.
Get back with you.
Okay, so Og takes his head out of the hat. Okay.
I'm glad we did this. This is very important.
Okay, Hat wants to know where hat babies come from.
See? You've never seen
and
a
we'll cut that there because that is a great ending point. See? And then the sun rises. Okay. So
Oh.
VMAC goes over the plan again. Says, okay, Og is going to go. This is going to be on his back, and we will be waiting. He shows you exactly where you need to go, where you're going to meet, go through, do all that.
I like how he refers to Nigel as this.
He doesn't know what this is. He just this. He doesn't want to think about it anymore. This.
It's like a Republican dad having a gay son. He just doesn't want to really admit that.
Oh, we need to edit that.
Now we can't post a video. Thanks, Les. You ruined it for everyone the 2 people that would have been watching this.
Oh shit!
How dare you?
You just do.
Oh, I opened my pin. And it,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It was full
Okay,
of
so-
about upsetting Republicans.
So, all right, Callista, are you going to be up on the ledge or down in the
bowl.
opening
In the
in the bulge? Are you going to be in the bulge? Or are you going to be up on top?
I'm going to be up on the top and like eye line, 60 feet ish, but
Yeah. Okay. Steven, you going to be in the bulge or up top?
I'll be in the bulge.
Okay. This will affect how many people are down and up top. So.
Do we know like how tall these giants are?
You can do a history check on see what you know about giants.
I mean, I guess could we just
Actually,
ask?
no. The fucking Goliaths deal with these guys. They know.
Yeah.
They are. Let's see if it says exactly. I
The
think
cloud
they're like
giant's taller than the other ones, but
yeah. The frost giants are I think like 20 feet tall. Like they're huge.
Giant.
Like they're big old boys. So you guys, yeah, they're like 21. They're 21 feet tall.
does that mean we'll get in a bonus against them when they try to hit us because it's a creature size difference?
Do you guys get a bonus?
I think we.
Or is it the other way around? Or we get a
It's the
bonus?
other way
hitting
around.
them? Okay.
There are specific feats that will give you like big or like items that will give you like advantage or super boost on hitting things that are larger than you, but it's not inherent.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean they're giant, so their 2 hit bonuses real big.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So, oh boy. All right. Any other plans, thoughts? Og, Nigel, you're both going to be down. Steven, you're going to be down. And Callista, you're going to be up top.
up top, cast Shield of Faith on them before they go down, which lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, what does that do?
That, adds 2 to your AC.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a sorcery point to twin that and put that on Nigel and Og, since they're in the front.
Cool.
Okay, let's do.
So 2 to
you
your
are
AC.
gonna
Okay, that's nice.
be- All right, sorry, I'm setting these guys up really quick. Give me just 1 second. Steven, where are you?
Where's
Oh,
Serena?
Steven.
I'm right here.
Oh, Steven.
How do I add
Oh.
that to my D&D Beyond? Anybody know?
Just don't. Just know that it's +2.
No, that I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you click your AC, if you click your AC and you hit customize, you can add there and then put a note as to what it is.
So be it like
Okay,
additional magic
1, 2,
bonus.
3, 1, 2, 3,
It's
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
On
4.
D&D
Les, where
Beyond,
did you
click
find
the
that
AC.
background?
That
Yeah.
I typed in War Penguin into Google.
War Penguin.
War Penguin.
Oh,
I suppose we should be happy that's what came up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh, that works.
All right. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, it 100% works.
Mhm.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, well.
All right. So they tell you that the giants are pretty much the same age. They're all brothers. Prick is the strongest by far.
Prick is the strongest.
Prick
Well,
is the strongest.
Mm.
Prick is the
Yeah.
strongest.
And I'm gonna set all this stuff down here because I'm gonna need it all down there. All right. So, they tell you guys here's where you need to be. They will be here shortly. We will be set up. He says he looks at Og and says, "Good luck." Doesn't say anything to Nigel, and then he leaves to get
Og
set
doesn't
up
need
where
to.
they're going to be.
Look,
He doesn't acknowledge your voice. All right, so you guys.
I'm a big dummy. I say that in his voice.
You gonna blow your actor feet on that? Cool. All right. So yeah, you guys are waiting, kind of at the bottom of this hill, that goes up and like kind of levels off and continues on. That's where they come from every time they collect this thing. VMAC didn't give you anything. He didn't give you the stone.
Oh, yeah. I kind of figured that as much.
Yeah, he's just they have it, but they did not give it to you.
Actually, can I go? Wait, they have it?
They have it. They have it.
Can I get it?
Nah. Now, well, we'll retroactively say if you want to, you'll have to persuade him, but it's a pretty damn high DC.
All right. That's not going to do it, so I'm not even going to tell you the number it is. So we're good.
He laughs at you and doesn't respond. Yeah. So no, you don't have this thing.
Could we just take a rock that doesn't look anything like it as an insult?
Sure.
Yeah, I want you to hold
Absolutely.
on to it.
Yeah, you can do that. It's just like swaddled in a cloth.
Mhm.
No, it's just
Okay.
a rock.
So you guys are sitting there, you're waiting, and you start to hear some stuff coming, and you start to feel some stuff coming because they're big old boys, and they start kind of boom, 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 and you hear them like talking to each other and shit, and laughing. You don't understand because it's not in the language you guys understand.
That could be a
They
problem.
start.
Wait, will they understand me?
They might.
Shit. Okay.
So you guys are walking. So you're waiting, and you see over the top come these heads that are blue skin. Some have beards. Some have really a great big bushy beard. Some have big old long beards. Some have like I'm gonna say one has like the fucking strong man that just goes up on the sides, has the chops and the mustache, and one has a very patchwork beard. He can't grow one. It's pathetic, really. It just looks like shit. And so they start walking. And they're coming. As they're walking down and they're talking to each other, and they finally see you. They kind of stop and just look because you guys clearly are not Capadon. They're talking to each other, and two of them stay behind, and one of them starts walking towards you and starts speaking, and just
So I tap Ogg's back to make him start walking forward, and then I have him, in Ogg's voice, I say, do any of you blue idiots understand common?
He looks back over his shoulder. He throws his hand out.
You're not, and I guess I'm just going to say, no, oh man. So
You
yeah,
can't gesture.
I can't. So
You're
I
a
guess I just, in
backpack.
Ogg's voice, I say, no rock. Either you leave now or you're going to die.
His hand's just out. And
And then I whisper to Ogg to
Am I
say,
close to them?
no.
Yeah. Huh? What can I
No.
do?
Steven asked if he was close to him.
No. These Camp Aaron. So yeah, I whisper into Ogg's ear to make him do the thumbs down sign, and then have him flip him the bird.
There you go.
Okay.
Og. All right. His hand
Yeah.
just goes. He
Og
turns
just-
back and yells, and they're
Yeah,
laughing.
August does
Like,
the double birds.
Yeah.
he takes his great axe out.
Ooh.
It's a big fuck. This guy's 20 foot tall. It's huge. And he starts walking towards you. Still walking towards you. Getting closer every step.
Okay.
He's got a big stride because he's 20 foot tall. Closing the distance.
What are we doing?
We're waiting for him to hit you.
Did we discuss this previously?
Yeah,
He's getting closer.
you gotta hit one of us, or the dragon's gonna be on us.
He's right. He's like coming up within 10 feet of you guys.
Okay. I guess I'm still flipping in the double birds then.
And you're like up like this.
Well,
Mhm.
no, I've got my shield still on one, and I'm just
Okay, so you're like this.
All right. He's going to swing unless you do something. Whoops. Don't
We're
hit my
not doing
notebook.
anything.
What we want, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is.
This is the plan.
Yeah, this is 100% the plan. I just didn't get to talk and make the plan happen.
You're in that. I'm going to pause for a second before I take this and roll it. You're in the area that was the handoff. They want you to lead them to
Run.
the ambush.
Run.
yeah. I was assuming we were like. I don't think we need to
You're
wait.
not-
For them to
you're
hit
not
us
in
to
the
try to
area.
lead them.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then just have Og walk. I'm sorry. Yeah. why
That's
doesn't
fine.
Og- yeah. So why doesn't Og just
Yeah, we'll
slowly-
pause for a second. I was like, why aren't they running? Why aren't they doing anything? Why aren't they doing? You guys are where they always collect. You're supposed to instigate and bait them to where the trap goes
Okay.
off.
Then so yeah, why don't you just start walking backwards and then
Okay.
just kind of like shrugging and then yeah.
Cartoony.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still walking towards you guys. He's about to take a swing.
Okay, I'm still walking. Yeah, trying to.
All right, here it comes. He's swinging the dog.
We're walking backwards.
Run.
Oh, run. Yeah.
You're walking backwards. He's got a
I mean,
huge
I
fucking
thought
gate.
retroactively we're walking backwards. I'm sorry.
Well, that's a 29 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this is, who was this? That's him. Okay, let me grab these. Hang on. So he comes down. I'm sorry. And this guy doesn't have a, well, I already said an axe. He's got a fucking axe. All right, boom, boom. All right. Here it comes. Og, you're going to take 17 slashing damage as he just
Okay.
fucking just catches you with the whole thing, and he comes back to do another one. And
Okay.
he's saying blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
just the whole time.
I'm running now.
You're running?
Yeah.
All right,
feel
go
like
for an
I'll-
athletics check.
19.
Oh, the second can I do anything?
What do you want to do?
Like the second Og starts running, I want to shoot a fucking arrow at the guy. Right in the eye.
2
Okay.
spells level.
Would that be stealth? because I'm coming out of. Oh yeah, because I'm a fucking minor illusion. That 100 be a stealth attack.
I don't know if it'd be a stealth attack because he's already like
Or a
coming
sneak
at you guys, like you're already in combat. You can
Oh.
fire it off.
As
Cool.
Og's running towards me, I am gonna cast.
He's
Cure
not.
wounds?
He's not close to you guys yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
wait,
not
it's still
in like
close enough to
visual
where I
And
range
can-
cure,
yet.
cure wounds is touch.
Oh, that is touch. Fuck. Damn it.
So I guess here I am gonna attack.
Are you calling your shot first off?
Yes.
Okay, you're going for the eyes.
Yeah. So I guess I
Okay.
give you my first roll to see if I hit. Correct.
Yeah, let me see. Let me pull this up. All right, go for it.
All right. 11 plus 8.
All right, this is going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Get back in there.
That's cool. The 19 was the low.
19 was the low. All right, that hits.
Are we saying
Roll
that's
your damage.
Are we close? Are they? Is he close enough to? How far away am I shooting him from? I'm saying like the second he turns.
He's
around.
pretty close. Yeah, I mean, he came and slugged you, and then you're starting
Okay.
to go. You fired one off. You got him in the eye. So go
Okay.
ahead and roll damage on it.
Okay. Do I get the sneak attack on that?
No.
Okay.
He's already attacking. If anything's going to come, he's going to expect it. But hitting him in the eye is.
But is he expecting it from him? Isn't he
Yeah.
hidden?
I'm a minor illusion, so I'm popping up in like.
You're on his back. It's from the same thing.
I'm a minor. All right. All right. All right.
You're
so
already in combat. He swung. He's in it.
I got a. Let me see. What is that? 2 plus. That's 9 piercing damage to his eye.
Okay. All right. So he grabs. And he's clutching his eye as the arrow is in there. Now would be the time to run if you guys are going to
Yeah.
run because he's not going to get his second swing.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are going.
Mhm.
All right. As soon as he clutches his eye, the other two are booking it towards him. So you got 2 giants coming down to close to where you are, and 1 that's right there clutching his eye, holding back.
Can I
So you
just
guys are going to run.
arrows
Yeah.
at them as we're running back.
I feel
roll
like
your
it's probably
roll
gonna
your
be a disadvantage, but yeah, I mean,
yeah. Roll your athletics for me.
okay. 16, not great.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Can I pop another arrow off?
At which one? Oh, come on now.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do the same thing I just did. I'm gonna shoot that guy's other eye.
Are we gonna,
He's clutching his face, so I don't think you're going to be able to get to his
Well, I couldn't.
to his
I
other
like
eye.
fucking. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm still gonna. I'm gonna shoot his hand that's clutching his face.
Go for
Try to pin his hand to his eye.
Yes. So that is
Come on, turd.
a 14 plus 8, 22.
I had an idea for this fucking thing, and it's not working. Come here.
22.
Sorry, I'm fucking with this now. There we go.
Yeah.
That'll work. Okay. 22. Yeah, that hits him too.
Okay. Do
Just roll your damage.
3 plus 5, 8.
Okay. Whoop. All right, I'll bring this down here. Now I'm going to the floor. All right.
can I
So,
ready an action?
what's that?
Can I ready an action for when they get close? Within
Depends on when you guys want to. Get out of my way. What do you want to ready?
I want to ready to throw my javelin.
Well, you guys, here, I'll say this a little more. So Nigel and Og are going to be here. You guys are going to be more towards the side,
Mm-hmm.
like trying to wait for them to come in before you spring out.
Okay.
You can ready that if you want to. We're still going to be rolling initiative to figure out how things go, but yes, you can ready your javelin if you want to. The way your javelin works, Stephen, is if you're just going to throw it, it's a regular javelin. If you want to use the lightning feature, you have to tell me beforehand, and then anything between what you're going for and you is going to get hit by lightning. So it basically turns into a bolt of lightning until it hits the actual target, where it turns back into a javelin.
Okay.
Anything between you and it is going to have to make a save for lightning damage.
Okay.
And then when it hits the target, it's going to turn back into a javelin, get regular javelin damage, and get regular lightning damage. Does that make sense?
Kind of, yeah.
So it's going to like, it leaves your hand, it goes into a bolt of lightning until it hits the thing, and then it becomes a solid object again. And
Okay.
anything between you and it has to make a save,
All right.
whether it's friendly fire or not.
All right.
So if you're trying to get like a straight line,
Yeah.
you can position yourself to try to make the most bang for your bucks. If you want to try to use it again, you have to go collect the javelin.
That's what I was trying to do.
All right.
Kind of like I figured the three of them. I was hoping that once they bottleneck, they would kind of come into
Yeah.
the line, and then
We'll
position myself.
we'll figure out. Yeah, we'll figure out where these guys are gonna go. Let me put this in here so I can say which mini I'm using too. Okay. So again, I'm sorry, Og. What was your athletics?
Was 16.
Yeah, that gives you a good jump on them. They're sitting there trying to tend to their guy, and they rip out the arrow out of his eye. They rip out the arrow out of his hand. They kind of slap him in the back of the head, and it seems like they're calling him a stupid asshole.
Did the eye come out with the arrow?
No.
Oh.
No. If you crit on that, then they're blind in that eye. But it didn't. It hit him. In that instance, it would have given him disadvantage on his other hit. But no, he's good for right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Just making sure I got enough Goliaths on here. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's another one up here. Here, I'll put this fucker here. There we go. Okay. All right. So you guys are running. Nigel, you're looking the back, admiring your handiwork. They rip the arrows out and they point and they just start running towards you guys. So I need you to do another athletics, Og, please. Where's my dice trays?
Yeah, 12.
Ooh, they're catching up to you, man.
I want to shoot another arrow.
Oh, it's like, no, I used to jogging with 60-pound penguin.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, they start running. One is definitely gaining ground on you. The other are kind of slowly coming up. So the one that got hit with the arrow is at the back. Another one's with him trying to pull him along, and another one is
I guess the one I
gaining
want to
ground on
shoot
you guys.
the one that's closest to us in the knee with an arrow.
All right, go for it. Where'd my phone go?
9 plus 8, 17.
That misses.
Fuck.
So yeah, that misses. All right, one more, Og. We'll see. You're coming around to the corner to the edge of this thing to start running in. Let's see if you can make it in before they catch up to you.
Ooh, 18.
Yeah.
Og got a second wind.
He found how to balance the weight. All right,
Yes.
cool. That beats that guy. So you guys run in, and I'm gonna say the plan was you guys try to get like as far back as possible, so that they have to get in to make it up to you guys. So so one guy starts coming in, just like sees you, starts booking it. This guy is at the back, and then so we have Gollum, Direwolf, Beholder, because I don't have any giants, so just deal with it.
Yeah.
Nigel, Og, Callista, Steven.
Okay.
All right, and the rest of these guys are Goliaths. So, since you made it in and you already initiated, I want every single person to go ahead and roll initiative for me. Don't tell me yet, because I got to roll for all these NPCs.
Yeesh. Yikes. I like going lower in the thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, because that lets me get sneak attacks on people, at least for me, because there always will be somebody on like a
So do you get a bonus to hit with your sneak attack, Les?
3d6.
That's just damage. A bonus
No, I was
to hit,
asking-
no. He gets
Okay.
advantage in certain circumstances.
Okay, I say that.
But
A
yeah, he
called
gets
shot on your sneak attack might be interesting, but I think it'd be better to just do the damage than necessarily trying to hit something in a specific spot.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm still. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
They're giants. They're slow.
Oh,
Some of these are our guys,
Oh,
though.
I wasn't rolling for
yeah.
all the giants.
They're Goliaths. They're slow.
Oh, go back up there. That wasn't what I rolled. All right. Man, this thing is bipolar. It's either like the highest or lowest. Okay, cool. Steven, what'd you get?
20. Natural 20 for a 21.
21. All right. Og.
18.
Damn. Callista.
11.
Okay. Nigel.
9.
Okay, cool. See if I can write this shit down so I don't have to keep. Ow. Oh, I am glad I have this dry erase sheet. Okay. So this is gonna be who's first. And oh my God. 1, 2, 3. Bear with me. 2, 3. Og. You guys rolled really good.
Yeah, finally.
I'm gonna roll like shit all fucking
Actually, I
game.
rolled a net 20 earlier, so I guess I can't complain. Just wish I could have saved that for combat, not
4.
identifying what kind of creature the Aarakocra was.
Then Callista. Jesus. So many people. Then Nigel. Then Rick. Then it's gonna be. God, I rolled a 1 on 3 of these Goliaths.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
lucky us.
Goliath
That's not
5,
lucky
6,
us.
7, 8.
It's not lucky us.
No,
Goliaths are on our
Giants
side.
Goliaths.
There we go. Okay. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Goliath 1. What are you? You're gonna be barbarian. 2. You can be.
One of them should be a bard.
Oh, I'm just trying to do it so like which fucking minis did I use?
Hmm.
So I know who's doing what. Where the fuck is VMAC? There he is. You're Goliath on the bottom. You can be bar bottom. Do. Hey, smart with wings. Triton. And what's the last one? Oh, bugbear. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, I'm ready now. How about you guys?
Yup.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Steven, you're up first. So these guys run in. This guy is coming straight for fucking Og. There's another one coming behind, and this one's coming up at the rear. Steven, you're right here.
Can I line myself up to throw it diagonally towards I think that's the beholder in the back, and
These guys?
yeah, can I move to line myself up to throw, because I'm gonna throw the javelin towards the back
You're gonna
one.
throw it that for this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you can. So you yes, you can absolutely do that. Let me see what the save is on this shit. Yeah, so roll to hit the one in the back.
Okay,
And I'm gonna
am
look up
using
the-
my lightning. I just want to make sure I'm gonna try and I have to specify that.
Yeah. I mean, I assume that's what you were gonna try to do. There we go. Okay, cool. 13 deck save. All right.
Ooh.
4, and it's gonna be 4d6 lightning damage if it hits these guys. I've got 2, so I'll do right there.
23.
23. All right, so that's definitely going to hit this guy in the back. I'm going to have the first one do a dex save. That doesn't work. All right, so yeah, roll 4d6. Give me the total, and that's what's going to hit both of these guys with lightning damage.
3, 4, 46. Oh, fuck. 10, 14, 15.
15. All right. That's right. Stop it. Okay, cool. So yeah, you throw it and it just like turns into a bolt lightning. It hits this guy back here. 15, and then what was the regular javelin damage?
That's a 1d6, right?
It's either a 6 or an 8. I'm not 100% sure.
I got a 1d6 plus 8.
Okay.
Regular javelin damage is an 8.
Okay, cool. That is your javelin. As you're going in, you've got movement still, so you can close the distance and try to swing if you want.
I would like to close the distance on one that I already hit. Okay, I do want to ask before I do this.
Yo.
I have the spell Searing Smite. Is that something I have to do before? Like, is that like a whole round that I have to wait? Or can I say I want to use Searing Smite and then attack?
If you're on D&D Beyond, you should click that spell, and if it says BA, it means bonus action, and you can cast that as a bonus action. If you hit, then you can use that Searing Smite. If you miss, then it's still good for a full minute until you hit. But I think it's a bonus action to cast it.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I want to cast Searing Smite.
Okay, and you're gonna go towards the wolf right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
At second level, so that's gonna give me an extra d6 if I hit.
Yeah, go see if you hit.
Oh, come on. Come on, you fucker. 19.
Yep. All right, roll your damage and tell me what you get.
Okay. So wait, I gotta find that.
I'm gonna put on some music and see if you guys hear it or not.
1d8 plus
Oh, the thing did say that you can only call your shot X amount of times between rests. And I think it was your you could either use your dex or your strength bonus based on
How many times? Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see what we got.
6.
Oh yeah, it's Frog's theme from Chrono Trigger. Oh yeah.
Oh fuck. 4. It's only 10 damage, but that's 4 fire damage.
10 damage total.
10 damage. Okay. 4 of them is fire.
Cool. All right. Can you guys hear this? Is it too loud?
It's real tingy, if that makes sense.
Tingy. It's trebles real high.
Yeah.
Here, put this up here.
It ain't sounding good. It doesn't.
Not doing it for you?
If you played it from the computer, it would sound better for us.
I'm gonna turn it down so it's in my ear so I get the effect. Okay. So this guy is gonna run up and try to take a swing.
Let me see.
He misses. So then this guy is gonna come up on the other side and try to swing. And fucking crit fails. Oh God, here comes the old crit table. All right.
There it is.
And I don't think anyone is close enough to where he can hit them, which is good. There you are. Where's my hundo? There you are. All right, gimme. All right, here we go.
That wasn't the Goliath leader that crit failed, was it?
Oh shit. No, it's not.
Okay.
But he rolled a 74 on his crit fail. He is gonna take, what is that? He takes a D8 worth of damage because he just misses so badly. There we go. And hits it so bad and it shakes his hand so bad that he develops arthritis in both of his hands. So he's gonna have disadvantage on a couple checks later on should he ever survive this and get to use them. Next up is going to be one of them there giants, the wolf. And since Steven just came and started swiping at him, you're going to get a couple swings at you, Steven.
Okay.
Do. All right, and this is the wolf, and it's going to be this. All right, here it comes.
Mhm.
And you get a plus what? One is a 15, which I don't think hits, and the other is a 21.
Ah, fuck, that hits exactly.
21 hits. Okay.
You had the 2 AC added.
Yeah, that's I have a 19. Yeah, that plus the 2 adds a 21.
Okay, cool. All right, here it comes. That's 19 bludgeoning damage to you,
Yeah.
sir.
They hit hard.
That was his 2 swings, so that's his turn. Next up is going to be this guy up top, and he's going to throw a boulder down at one of the Goliaths. Or one of the Goliaths, one of the giants, sorry. That misses completely. Og, you're up, sir.
Okay. Are we in a position where I could potentially flank the one that's closest to me with the Goliaths around him?
Yeah, I mean, if you come like right across, you'll be able to get advantage. There are enough people on this dude.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get into a flanking position. And
Now, hang on. Nigel is still in your backpack. Yes, he's still on your back.
I'm assuming he hasn't had his turn yet. So.
All right, cool. Boom.
Oh,
You're right there, son.
Okay. So I'm going to go into a rage as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And so I should have 2 attacks this turn still, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. First one, I want to try to do a called shot on its Achilles heel.
Okay.
See if I can flat foot him.
Sure. I'll bring that up on the old table here.
Okay, 14 plus 7. So that's 7. 21.
Yep.
Okay. So D8 plus 4 plus 2 more because of the rage. So I rolled terrible. So it's 8 damage. His
Okay.
Achilles heel.
All right. There's one. So his movement speed is not going to be very good for this next time.
Okay, and
but
then
he's swarmed, so I don't know how much he's going to be moving.
yeah, I was hoping I might be able to like knock it down.
Yep.
But
All
okay,
right.
I'm not going to do a called shot the second time. I'm just going to swing to hit.
Go for it.
Okay, 12. I don't think
12
that.
is a miss, sir.
Oh well.
All right. VMAX is going to get in the fray and come at the dude at the back because he's not happy with him. Fuck. Both of those miss.
ugh.
Okay. There's another Goliath up top that's going to throw a boulder. Oh, shit. It's going to come sailing over Nigel and Og. So pray that it doesn't crit fail. It doesn't. It hits. And that's going to be... Damn. All right. That was gone. So that is... Whoop. That does 8 damage. All right. Next up is going to be Callista. You're up top. Bunch of shit's happening. You are right here.
Are the 3 little ones are my friends?
Next to you,
No, in the hole.
friend. Yeah, the little anyone that's not big. So we got the Beholder, we got the Direwolf, and we got the Golem, all of which are frost giants.
Would you say that the Beholder and that one is no less than 10 feet apart?
They are. Let's see where these guys are. What are you trying to do?
I want to cast Shatter and try to hit both of them, but not my friends. It's a 10-foot radius.
Boop. Boop. Wherever you hit, it's going to hit someone. So if you get like here, it's going to hit VMAC. If you hit here, it's going to hit Steven.
Okay.
So what's the range on it?
It's a 60-foot range.
You hit behind him.
You're pretty high up though. Let me see what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. That's what, 40? Yeah. Yeah, I would say you're at least like 30 feet up to try to be out of sight for these guys.
Okay.
Trying to get it here would be a little too far. Unless you can move and try and cast it over there. You can get closer to this dude.
No, it's cool. I'm just going to do it at the giant in the middle. I'm going to do chromatic orb. Oh.
Cool.
So let's do that. That is a dirty 20.
Okay. What damage are you doing?
Fire.
Fire damage, and it was going for this guy?
Nope, other one.
This guy.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, dirty 20. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so that is 18 damage.
Okay.
And minimize as my bonus action. I'm going to shield of faith myself.
Shield of faith yourself? Didn't you shield of faith someone else?
I did it to.
If you shield of faith yourself, that's gonna take it off of everyone else that you did it to
never mind.
before.
That's
I
it.
had
I'm
something.
done. And I'm done.
Yep. Okay. All right. Next up is Nigel. You're on the back of Og.
All right, I'm going to scurry up the back of Og, pull out both my rapiers, and then just bring them down on the skull of the closest giant.
I don't know if you can get up that high.
Oh, I think. Well, no, I've got.
You could probably kneecap one of them.
Don't I have my movement ring?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but even if you're on
carry up
top
one.
of Og, Og
Yeah.
is what, like 7 feet? You're 3 foot. That's
like
10
6
foot.
and a
This
half
thing is
feet,
10 foot
so-
on top of you.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna go. You know what? Fuck it.
You could
I'm
probably rapier him in the nuts.
You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm really gonna attack the Achilles tendon like Og was with both my rapiers.
Okay.
You
Well,
should probably attack the other Achilles tendon. That might knock him over.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
are you just gonna be like right next to Og, like right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that other dude is on the other side, so you get advantage, so you can get your sneak attack bonus on one of these.
Cool. Oh,
so you.
I got you. So pretty much, if I understand this correctly, I'm gonna just roll, and then you tell me how many dice I need to roll.
So are you? Yeah, I assume you're gonna roll with your fancy rapier first.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, roll twice. Take the higher.
19. 28. And let me see, 16 plus 28. I'm just gonna take the 28.
Yeah, that hits. So go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage. I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah, I got
on
you.
this. Yeah, so roll that one first.
11, 7, 23.
23 on that.
Blow out the back
dude.
of his heel.
Okay. All right, and you can swing with your other one too, but this is not going to be sneak attack. This is just going to be regular damage, and you do not get to add your bonus 2 damage.
Okay.
Like
so
it'll just be straight rapier, so it'll be a D8 if you hit with this one.
that's another 2.
Did you roll to attack for that one?
Oh, okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's a second one.
Nat 20.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
And then 2. So
Yeah.
that's 4. Okay, roll your 100.
I'm
Do,
fit.
do, do, do,
Come on,
do,
that's
do, do, do. 42.
Cool. I don't have anything in that slot. What is something that you would like to do that is not catastrophic?
Make him fall over.
Yeah, I guess I want his ass on the fucking ground.
No, prone is higher up on the scale.
Oh.
It could be comical, or it can be not advantageous to him.
Not advantageous to me.
He's gonna get an extra D6 regardless of damage, but
I got you. I'm
He
thinking.
gets a really awkward erection.
Yeah. The man, he has an erection now.
cool. There you go. You see his you see his trousers bulge up.
It's bigger than Nigel. Nigel is terrified.
It's right at Og's face. Yeah.
Like,
Roll another 6 too, just for additional damage.
roll the dodge.
A 1.
A 1. Okay. You're
I'm gonna
distracted by the bulge.
disengage away from all this shit.
You what?
I'm disengaging.
You can't. You use your bonus action for your second swing.
Oh, I
So
didn't.
when you use the double swing, you use the bonus action for your offhand weapon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you're still up in it.
Nigel's a frontline fighter now.
Nate,
Nigel hates this.
Okay.
I
Where
got something I want
is
to add quick, Nate.
yo?
We missed it, so we can just say whatever. But that the one that's a dire wolf.
Mhm.
Before he attacked me, he was supposed to roll a Constitution save. On a failed save, it was supposed to take another D6 of fire damage.
Okay. What's the con save? What's the difficulty?
It's 11, I think.
That's a 21, sir.
Yeah.
He does not take that fire
I just
damage.
wanted to make sure because
No,
I hit him
absolutely.
with that searing smite, so I wanted to make sure that I was doing the spell right.
Does he get no damage at that, or does he get half damage from the extra dice?
It doesn't specify. It just says the next time you attack a creature, your weapon flares 1d6 fire damage, causes the target to ignite in flames. At the start of each of its turn until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving. So on a failed save, it takes damage. On a successful, the spell ends. So I would imagine.
I think he takes the
No
D6 regardless when he gets hit. It's
Right.
just the Constitution save is if he bursts into flames, which you did not.
Right.
So did you roll the extra 6 on it?
I did when I took my damage, but I just wanted to make sure when he took his, he was supposed to take another Constitution saving throw. So
Gotcha. Okay. So he's not on fire. He got the damage he needed.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this next guy, the guy in the back, is going to go ahead and swing at VMAC twice because he was the only one that hit him. Here we go. What is your AC, VMAC? There we go.
I'm the only one he's the only one that hit him that's close to him. I hit him with the javelin.
Yeah, but you're over there. He's not going to run over there. He's
Nigel
going
hit
to
him with
this
a
guy that's
couple
right up on him.
arrows, too.
All right, so he's going to get hit by. Fuck. So this is the big guy. This is he does some 12s. He does 3d12. Whew! Oh my god! Goodness gracious!
I like that sound.
30. What is it? Holy shit! VMAC takes 38 damage,
Oh fuck.
and he gets knocked down to one knee. Like he takes a big one. But he also on his second swing crit fails. So let me find my. I don't think we're gonna have another situation with the fucking half dragon, but we'll find out here in just a second.
Well, so this guy's already taken an arrow to the eye and the hand.
Oh no,
And a
that was this
javelin.
dude. That was this dude.
Oh, okay. That's too bad.
So this one is Lick. That one's Tick. This is Prick. That's the big
a
asshole.
giant dick right now.
Prick. Yeah, Tick does have a giant dick.
Rick's
Is that a
taking a
weak
javelin.
point?
That's about it.
82. Oh shit!
I don't know, Les. Is it a weak
All
point?
It will be.
Yes.
All right, so Prick takes 5 damage to himself as he comes down. So he fucking levels VMAC and comes back and does it again and just slips on himself. And while VMAC goes down because he just got slammed, he hits himself in the fucking knee and just falls forward. Like he paralyzes himself for a round because he hit himself so hard. So he's down for a second. Next up is Tick with the big dick. He is going to take 2 swings.
Oh no.
He's going to swing. Oh, let's see. There are 4 people around him. Let me see the probability here because I would hate to just attack people that I want to attack. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, shit. Og, you're getting both of these.
I mean, how much can he move at this point? He's had called shots to both his Achilles heels.
He's standing.
Yeah.
He got hit, but he didn't get like that. They didn't get sliced in two or anything.
Okay.
Let's see. This is gonna be. What was your?
My AC is 18 right now.
It's 18.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hot
it's
damn.
16 normally with the +2 from Callista.
So that's a 17 for one, which misses. The other one hits.
Okay.
Thank you for that, though.
Mhm.
And this is going to be 25 bludgeoning damage to you, sir. But you said you were raging, so that's 12.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Next up is going to be the barbarian up here. He saw fucking prick go down, so he's going to lob a boulder that way. And still misses? Jesus Christ. Okay.
How hard is it to drop a boulder on somebody from above them?
I mean, he's throwing it, but apparently he just sucks at his fucking.
Like,
All
I'm a
right,
frontline
this
fighter.
guy
Why did I
is
get up
gonna-
here?
This guy is going to sail a boulder over Steven's head and try to hit him. That's going to hit. Yay! So he throws it at fucking Lick down there, and Lick takes 8 damage. Next up is going to be the guy back towards Callista. He's going to try to heave one towards Tick with the big dick. That misses. And then we got the bugbear back here that's going to try to hit Prick one more time. Whoop. See if he actually connects. He does. And that's going to be... Ooh, he got the full damage on that. All right, and we're back to the top of the order. Steven, you're up. You got a
All right.
giant still in front of you.
All right. He hit me. He's hurt a little bit, but he's shaking it off and he's taking a swing.
Go for it.
And I will roll. Oh.
Oh, no. Was that a
Oh,
crit
no.
fail, I hear?
Was a crit fail. That's
Oh,
an
no.
Oh,
Do you want to roll the 100 or do you want me to?
Oh.
You can seal your fate if you don't want me to.
Yeah, I'll roll it.
Do it.
I'll roll it.
Do your 100. Don't get 100.
58.
58. You take... Where is that? You're going to take a d6 damage to yourself.
Okay.
You can roll that if you want. And you disarm yourself, son, so your fucking longsword just goes flying out of your hand.
Fuck, how far?
I'll just say, like, you're going for him. It's just going to come over here, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 15 feet away.
Fuck.
But yeah, you don't have a sword in hand anymore. And then mark down whatever that d6 was. Let's see.
4 damage. I still get, but here's the thing. I've got, fuck, that sucks.
bless.
I have nimble escape as
Okay.
a bonus action
Okay.
to disengage.
Okay. You gonna go get your sword?
Yeah.
Can you use that whenever you want, or is that just a...
It on each of my turns. I can use,
Okay, cool. Awesome.
disengage or hide as a bonus action.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, you went and got your sword to get it back. Next up is going to be the barbarian in front of Tick. He's going to hit... let's see. He's going to hit him for 8 damage. I'm sorry, 11 damage. And then it's going to be the guy on the other side. Oh, shit, that needed to be a advantage. It doesn't matter. He did not crit. He did crit. So this is going to be, that's 8, and what is it? That's 11 more to him. And we get a crit table on Tick with the big dick. We'll see if his dick leaves him here in just a second. There we go. That is a 22. He's going to get an additional D4. He gets an additional 3. He's at 69. His erection goes away because that's the he felt it. It was nice, and now it's gone away. Next up is Lick, who's the wolf. He's gonna come up a little bit behind his brother and come at two of the Goliaths to help him out. What are their ACs? Okay. He is gonna hit this gentleman. 3d8. Where did they go? Guys, having all these dice is hard. Here we go. 18. Hoo boy. All right. So he takes a hit. Misses. Next up is going to be Dragonborn. We're going to have another rock come sailing over. That misses. And then we're on to Og again.
Okay.
So you just got drilled with a great club, Og.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go into a frenzy, which means after this turn, I'll get one more action each turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
But for now, I still just have the 2 because it takes a round before it triggers.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm just gonna start swinging.
Go for it.
Okay, so that's 12 doesn't hit, does it?
Nope.
Okay. Let's see, 14?
Nope.
Damn.
Yikes.
Sorry, Og.
Yeah, it happens.
VMAX stands up and is super pissed that he got whaled, and he's going to come down on Prick. He hits him one time here. 10 damage. He's going to swing again because he's pissed. He hits again for 7 damage. Okay, cool. That's VMAX's turn. There's going to be another boulder sailing over everyone, going towards Tick. That was close to a crit fail, but did not. And then Callista, you're next.
Repeat.
So Callista, you got Tick, you got Lick, you got Prick, who's currently on his ass because he fucking paralyzed himself for a turn.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's work on him. So I'm going to roll Chromatic Orb, and that is a 26 to hit. And then the damage
Range on that again is what?
90.
Yep, go ahead.
And then
26 hits.
19 damage to hit. 19 damage.
19?
19.
Yep.
And that is the end of my 2nd level spell slots.
Oh,
Nigel, you're up, son.
am I correct in assuming that the erection is gone?
The erection is gone. Repeat, the erection is gone.
Okay. I'm just going to keep attacking that fucking Achilles heel.
Go for it.
All right. Just going to do a good old-fashioned one-handed attack with Miranda. That's a nat 20.
I forgot that you named your fucking rapier. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
All right. So nat 20. Let me see what I do. What do I roll here? So, that still counts as? Let me see.
As what?
A sneak attack?
Yep. You're getting flanked. Roll it all up. Roll it and double it.
Blah 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 10 15 21.
21. So that means that's 42?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And roll your hundo.
97.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my God.
Roll a d20 and double it.
Yeah, boy. 10.
Okay. You still get an extra on this. roll a d12.
12. It's a D. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's the dodecahedron.
Whoa.
7.
Cool. How do you want this guy to die?
Oh!
I want to pretty much, when I slice his Achilles, it takes him down, and then I want to fucking, as he comes down, I want to position my rapier so that when he falls, it pierces through his fucking eye.
Sure. That's exactly what happens.
Doesn't that mean he'll be falling onto you?
Oh, word. I just really
Well, not
want
onto you, just onto your rapier.
Okay, that's fair.
He has another one. It's fine. He'll get Miranda back later. That's what you want to do?
Yes.
Oh, do you wield
Okay.
Miranda in your right hand?
Yes.
So it's your Miranda rights?
Yes.
Jesus.
That was great.
Bryce and a half.
Okay. All right. Prick had paralyzed himself, but he's feeling better now, and he's just going to stand up. And he's pissed. Tick would have gone, but he's dead. So now I have all these barbarians. See, this is going much better than when I did the mock battle to see if you guys would survive this.
They normally do.
That failed. Ace Martha Wings is going to roll. He hits. That's 5. Cool. We'll roll both of these guys at the same time because they're probably going to go for the same thing. That hits, that does not. So that's going to be a boop. Okay. Steven, we're back to the top. It's on you, son.
All right, so I've got my longsword back.
Your long sword is back.
So I want to go back to. Can I get? Is there a way I can get into flanking behind Prick without provoking?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can get around him. I'll put
Okay.
you right here.
All right, so I want to be flanking. What does that give me? That give me a +2.
It gives you advantage.
Oh, it gives me advantage. Okay.
Gives you advantage, yeah.
And knowing that he's a frost giant, I am going to invoke my last. Well, I'm going to use it at first level, Searing Smite, as a bonus action, and I am going to swing. I do hit.
Go for it.
1. That's a dirty 20 and 21. So 21 hits.
Yep, they both.
And that gives me a. Gives me 1d6 extra. That's 3 fire damage and 1d8 plus 4. 9 regular damage and 4 fire.
Yep.
And
Awesome.
I'm to.
All right, you got a second attack, so you can swing again.
Can I also add Divine Smite to that?
If you have the slots for it, yeah.
I do.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna add 2 more d8 damage, radiant damage. There's another 4. Ooh, max damage, and another 8. So another 12.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna add my extra 5 Fury of the Small once per short rest, 5 extra damage.
Is that when you get hit, or you can just add it on whenever?
Once per short rest, you can deal 5 extra damage to a creature with a larger size than yours.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Yep. All right. Cool. Now, do you get one more swing? Because that was your Searing Smite with your Divine Smite, and then your Fury of the Small. That was all one hit.
Yep.
You get an extra attack.
Yep. And I'm going to attack once more. And I still, because I'm flanking, I still get advantage again. Cool. So we'll take 18 plus 7. That's a 25.
Yep.
Add the D8 plus. That's 5. I'm gonna add Divine Smite.
Sure.
2 more spell slots there and there. Ooh, 8. 10 more damage there. And there's
In
that.
total, or is that 10 plus 5?
10 plus 5.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you fucking waylay him. You hit him twice. He doesn't look good.
Good. Good.
Barbarian. He's gonna swing. Whoop! That went all the way over there. He's gonna hit. He's gonna hit Lick. Or who? Max damage. Cool. He's feeling good. Boom. Next is the other one. He's gonna come in and try to hit Lick as well. They're feeling nice and good. They're knocking everyone around. Oh, holy shit. So yeah, they're just jumping on. They're feeling like all these Goliaths are feeling great. They're hopping on. They're just like slamming into them with their swords and their clubs and their axes. Lick is up next. He is going to come for 2 of these guys. That is a hit. And that is a hit. Okay. Well, what do you have, Lick? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 14, 12, 20, 32. This guy's dead. Let's take him off of there. So Lick turns around, and just takes his axe and just goes twice and just cleaves through this fucking guy. So he is gone. We'll just take him off. There's going to be a... That was almost a crit fail. And Og, you're next. There was a boulder that came sailing over that would have almost hit this dude.
Kill the wolf.
So you have Lick and you have Prick.
Okay.
Prick is looking the worst.
I'm gonna attack Lick then, the wolf.
All right, cool. Whoop.
Okay, and I should be in my frenzy now, so I can do 3 attacks this turn.
Yeah, this does not get you advantage. People aren't quite positioned for him.
That's fine. I've got 3 swings. I'm sure I can at least get one of them to hit.
Fingers crossed.
Well, 10's not gonna hit. So 14.
No. Shit.
God.
Og's just missing his axe.
Yes. Okay. 23 should hit, right?
No. No, that definitely hits.
Okay. I finally rolled decent on my D8. Okay, so that's still only. Oh wait, that's okay. 12 damage.
Okay. Now these guys that are remaining aren't looking the greatest at the moment. VMAC still pretty pissed off and misses twice. Jeez. He's blind with his fury. He can't do it. The werebear is going to throw a boulder. That is going to hit Lick for... and then we have Callista. You're still up there. You're up. There are 2 giants left. Boom, boom. Both looking pretty battered.
Okay, so I'm going to use a 1 sorcery point to regain a spell slot, and then I'm going to use another sorcery point to twin that same spell. 1 for each of them.
Go for it.
1 for each. 1 for all. Okay, so that is... first one's going to be 12.
Nope.
All right, second one.
Who's that going towards?
The not looking good one.
Well, they're both not looking good. You got Lick and you got Prick.
Lick. And the second one's a dirty 20.
Okay. That one hits.
Dirty 20, and that is... Motherfucker. Come on. 27.
27 damage on Prick.
Yes.
Okay. How you want him to die? With your chromatic orb. Still doing fire damage, I
to
assume?
start. Yeah, absolutely. Because then I look really badass with the flames coming out of me. I want his flesh to melt off of his face and then start melting down like a candle. And then like kind of starts popping in.
Bubbling.
Make it gross. Make it
Cool.
gross.
Awesome. He's going to fall down. Hang on 1 second. 1, 2. Okay. VMAC's going to have to make a dex save because he's falling down. Oh, VMAC, you're a Goliath. Your dex probably isn't great. Let's say that's the save. Oh, and he made it. Okay, good. He fucking falls this way and VMAC dives out of the way. So he does not catch the full weight of this fucking giant.
Melting giant.
Oh, Nigel.
So
Nigel, you're up.
Finish
got
off
you.
lick, Nigel.
Yeah, pretty much I'm gonna get on my belly, slide over to that looks like oh wait, no. The only thing's left's the wolf, right? That Og and everybody's fighting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go over there and I'm going to fucking drive my fucking rapier into that thing's fucking knee as hard as I can.
Okay. Go for it.
Alright. And you know what? I rolled an 11. That did not happen.
That did not happen.
So then I get on my belly and I just slide away.
Slide, slide, slippity slide.
There you
Sorry,
go.
all right, cool.
He's real tired from all the Achilles that he was fucking cutting beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're dead. Why are you still on the combat order? Get out of here. All right, here comes. Bump, bump, bump. Are these all the guys that are up top? Jesus. Okay, I'm just gonna roll all these. Here come a fuck ton of boulders sailing over you guys. There are 4 coming.
I feel like I should have been practicing with these boulders more before this.
Who's to say they weren't?
Yeah,
They-
maybe this
Like
is
the boulders rolled shitty. All right, let's see. This will be great if this happens. 14, 16. All right. So Og slashing away, trying as hard as he can, missing his axe. He finally gets one. Nigel comes in, goes for the leg, goes away. Everyone's kind of backing away to see what they're going to happen with this last fucking giant. And 3 boulders simultaneously, just like fucking one goes in the head, one goes in the neck, and one goes in the neck and 2 just like cascade one side of the head, the other side of the head. And you hear this horrendous just like squish sound and see his face kind of give a little bit as they all hit. And he stands for a second and puts his hand up and tries to like
Put his
talk or
face
say
back
something
together.
or touch his face. Exactly. And he just fucking falls down to the ground. Oh, someone else is falling. Okay, hang on. 1, that's 2. All right. This Goliath to his left is going to have to make a dex save. Same number that I gave to VMAC. And yay, he dodges out of the way too. No one got pummeled. Cool. And you guys took down 3 frost giants. Congratulations.
All needs a
Dun, dun,
nap.
dun, 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 dun. We killed some giants.
Yeah,
So
I
when I
took
did-
30 damage roughly.
So the biggest hit was, I think Nigel did like fucking 58 or some shit like that. Yeah, that was good. So when I first had the idea, I was like, they're in a mountain. They should fight some giants. I looked at the frost giant stats and I was like, oh no, I can't do that. And so I was like, well, I'll give them help. And I was like, is that enough? And so I just like set everything up and wrote everything down on a sheet. And I was like, I'm just gonna roll all these dice and see if they survive. And I was like, it can be done. So that's why we did it. I didn't expect for one of the giants to be out of half of the fight because he crit failed. But that was good. And
Yeah,
then
that helped.
that absolutely helped. And then, all the boulders kept missing. They didn't get as many hits as they normally do, or as they did when I rolled everything. But yeah, that was good. What time is it? It is 11 o'clock. So you guys get done with the fight. Everyone's happy as shit. You basically
Can I loot the bodies?
I was just
And-
gonna say,
Bodies.
I want to check
Yeah.
for my javelin, and I want to see what the fuck.
yeah,
is
you can get your javelin back for sure.
I would like to
Yeah.
get Miranda and to
I'll
kind
join
of
in the
check
looting.
around.
Well,
I want to see what the fuck is on the
had a
one.
long day.
The
All right.
I want to see what's on Prick.
There are 3. Yeah. So let's see. Callista, you can't loot anything because you're on top of the friggin' gorge. Steven, you can get Prick. Og, you can get Lick, and Nigel, you can get Tick if you want to.
All right. Would I roll?
Okay.
Investigation on these guys.
What's my investigation?
Freaking 18. Where were you when I needed you?
Yeah, I got a 14.
Okay, so 17 because I have -1 to investigation.
19.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm flipping through some pages. Blah, 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 blah. That's that. Where is the chat? There you are. Yes, there you are. Okay. All right, I have to roll a 100 myself. Pause. I had this ready beforehand. All right, you guys. Ooh, that's nice. 26. What is that? They just have a lot of like gems and shit on them.
Okay.
That they've found, or that like they've got as like a little necklace or some shit that they like. It's pretty much in the amount of like 500 gold from everything you found between their 3 bodies. No like items necessarily. I mean, they have their garb, they have their weapons, which are probably way too big for any of you guys to use.
Mhm.
Is there anywhere I could bring back that to resize? Any forge or anything that I could resize that at the Shrewsbury estate?
Resize what?
Like when they had great axe, right?
Oh, this thing is like, this is a 20-foot tall thing. Like, you guys, like, this is gonna be pretty hefty to try to get back.
He's got a hat. They can fit anything in it.
He's got a hat that has a specific capacity. I mean, you could, if you wanted to bring one of these giant things back, you could try to, or you can just have them build you something at the blacksmith at the Shrewsbury estate if you get back.
All right.
I would say you're like, wow, this is a great, huge weapon. I would love to have it. And then you realize, oh, this would take far more effort than what is required.
We all get 127 gold or 125 gold.
Thank you for doing math for me.
Okay.
125.
You're not splitting this with the with your Goliath friends?
No,
No.
we held up our end of the bargain.
They don't need money. What am I talking about? They're nomadic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so VMAC is just like, they're all like, you know, victory, like shouting and doing a little haka and shit like that. They're all excited. They're the ones that are down there are like cutting off ears and defiling the bodies because they hate these fuckers.
They gonna rape all the corpses?
They're gonna rape the corpses. How dare you? Who do you think these people are? So yeah, you guys make it back to their camp. Afterwards, they fucking burn the bodies in this gorge. You can see the fucking smoke coming from this place. And when you get back, VMAC basically tells you that it won't be long before the asshole up top knows that they are gone and not coming back. So, if you would like, now is the time to take the fight to him. We may gather our forces and take him on. You are welcome to join us. So they invite you to fight the cloud giant with them. That's been plaguing this mountain forever.
Og needs to heal up a bit.
No, you guys are not. You're not letting go right away. You're back at their camp, and there's like festivities, and
Oh,
they're drinking their crudely made fucking brew that they ferment on the
So
mountain.
Nathan, would we have to do this now, or can we
No.
leave, go to another place, and come back and take on this cloud giant?
I mean, they're ready to go. Like they're going to go in the next couple days. If you want to, you're welcome to. But you held up your end of the bargain. You're not obligated to.
Well, we held up the end of the bargain to get us back to where they needed to be.
Mhm.
Are they?
kinda
So
need
they're our
to do that.
alliance, our allies now. No help.
Yeah.
There is no way that they thought they would have been able to take on 4 giants by themselves with the force that they had. They were pretty confident that they could take on the 3 with Cabadon, and Cabadon was gone. So with your guys' help, they took down these guys, and they're feeling empowered and fucking ballsy, and they're like, we're going.
Yeah,
We're going.
these guys might die without us if we want to
Okay.
keep the alliance.
Just
in
based on their
place.
rock throwing abilities, how dare you, Og?
So yeah, I would think it would probably be best if we stayed to help them take down the stone giant.
Well, you don't
cloud
have to make a decision right now. We can say that for next time. Pretty much, you guys can stay and help fight the cloud giant. You'll have to get up the rest of the mountain to the peak, or you can say we did our job. Alliance is set. We're going back. Those are basically the 2 options that you guys have right now.
Okay.
Well, Steven's
Okay.
lawful good, right?
Neutral good.
Neutral good. And Callista, where are you?
Chaotic neutral. I'm self-interested.
Yeah. And then me and Og are both chaotic good.
Well, and even if you're lawful good, that doesn't mean like, yes, I will help everyone. That's just like you try to do what's good at every time, but you're not like dumb about it
Yeah.
necessarily, It's basically like, you guys were sent here for this, you've accomplished it, and then if you want to help these guys out further, you can, or if you want to move on, then that is the option as well.
I want to get some of the. He's got loot. I want loot.
What is in it for us if we do help them? Like, is there a reward at the end?
I mean, there's only so much that they need for their day-to-day life. I mean, they've been giving this guy stones that they've found for years. So there
What
could
is
be.
this stone? Can we look at one of those stones?
You guys helped. He's happy to show you the fucking stone now.
I mean, what is it like? Is it just like a gemstone, or
It's a pretty large, like basketball-sized stone, and it's in a cloth, and he opens it up, and it's kind of it's not opaque at all, like it's pretty dense. You can see into it a little bit, but it's kind of a blue, like a dark bluish stone. It is very it's pretty damn smooth as far as the shape, as far as it being a globe, but
Can I roll a knowledge check on that?
Hmm?
Can I
Yeah,
roll a
you
knowledge
can.
check?
You guys can if you want to. Yeah, you can do intelligence.
just a straight intelligence check?
Yeah. Unless anyone has like I'm a mason. I have stonecutter's tools. I have proficiency with blah
I have
blah.
Smith's tools.
Ooh, dirty 20.
I got a natural 20 plus 2.
I got a 19.
I'll got
Okay.
11.
Yeah.
Well, I got a 12 minus 1, so 11.
Yeah, it's it's definitely something you guys have never seen before. Just from your own knowledge of gems, jewels, things that you've encountered, it's not like anything you've ever seen.
Hmm.
There was a pretty high DC if any of you guys were like, that's what this is.
Giant egg.
Didn't we get a nat 20 or did we get a dirty 20?
I got a nat 20.
But it was a 22.
Well, nat 20 plus 2, yeah.
22, yeah. Don't glare at me with information stuff. There's a difficulty. There's a DC. He got a nat 20. That doesn't mean an automatic success. His total was a 22, sir. 22.
Yeah, I got
Don't you glare at me.
Let's see.
So yeah, he shows it to you and says, "This is what we've been given this douchebag
Yeah, I want
for
one of
years."
those. And I feel like that guy has a bunch of them up there. So
Yeah, I feel like it might be interesting to bring one of those back to the Shrewberry.
They don't
They
know
could definitely
why. They don't know why they've been giving this to him. That's just what they demanded. That's what this the Cloud Giants demanded. So they don't know what he's been doing with them. If he's just hoarding them, he's made a bathtub out of them. They don't know. So
Grinding them
they're
up
more
and storing them.
curious. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't quite know why they
Mountain
demanded
Coke.
this thing, but he wants to know
Good old
why he
mountain
wants it and what this thing is, because they've found them, but they don't really know where they've come from. They're just kind of littered among the mountain in certain places.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess Nigel's fine with getting really fucking drunk tonight, dealing with the hangover, recovering from the hangover, then the next day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, until next time, yeah, everyone has a long rest. You guys are good. That'll give me time to write up this next portion of what is going to happen. And then, yeah, you took down 3 fucking giants, stole a dragon scale. Didn't steal it. You persuaded a dragon to give you a scale. So yeah,
We
you
didn't
guys
attack
can
him.
all. You didn't
We
attack
didn't
him
attack him.
twice.
Yeah.
I was super surprised that not only once, twice. You're the dragon. So yeah, you guys
Not
are
all
in
dragons are bad.
Yeah.
that.
That's
not the
dragon
lawful good silver ones. Yeah, you guys
Yes.
level up by next time. So you guys are at
Sweet.
level 6.
Oh shit.
Stop recording.
Yes.